Hello, hello. I'm so nervous. Why am I nervous? Hello, happy. I am on a new laptop. Oh, very interesting things. Okay, so now question is right. I am not sure what people are hearing. Honest, because I haven't really fully sorted out the audio thing. So if if there's anyone in chat, just let me know what the audio is like. Like, do you hear the game? I mean, I can tell that you can hear me talking. I can't tell if you guys can hear the game because like it's not displaying the BGM, but like when the characters are in idle, then there is some pickup of sound. So I am not sure how this sound thing works. Uh, let me just try something. Yeah, how's everybody's weekend going so far? Mine started off with more errands. Yeah, mine started off with more errands, and I I purposely set my alarm to wake up at 8:30, and I can I'm not sure what it's doing. Hello, Anna. Thanks for dropping in. Can you just help me for a bit? I need someone to tell me how the audio of the game is going. Do you hear the game's BGM? Because now that I'm hooked up to the monitor, oh gosh, all everything is. Let me just move chat just up. Yeah, can you just tell me like, do you hear the game's BGM? Or is it just like the character actions and like their voice line kind of thing? It's low. Okay. Um, there has to be a better way of doing this. Guys. Ah, okay. Let me first this. No, it's still low. Uh, Speakers? Maybe? Okay, now it's not even detecting this. Maybe volume mixer bump it up. Because the thing is, right, like my volume mixer is already at like between negative 35 and 40 decibels. So it's not very, very soft at all. So, what am I doing? I'm gonna pick up the monitors because if I bump up the volume, right now the dongle is at negative 5 decibels, which is very, very loud. But I think, is this still okay for you guys? I'm not so sure. That should be better, right? That you can hear the BGM. Adjust as. Okay. Like, you know, even when I was setting up this, I was like, I had a mini heart attack when I was checking the display. Suddenly, like, everything was so big on OBS. Now it's good. Okay, great. Thank you, Anna. So hello. I am on my gigantic monitor. It is so much bigger than I anticipated. Like when I was looking up gaming monitors, I saw like the smallest was 27 inches in general. I don't know if that's a 24-inch one, but in general the smallest is 27 inch, and I think my laptop is about 12 or 14 inch. So I knew it was gonna double or something, but this is nutty. This is so big. It's so big. I'm having a hard time getting used to it, but hopefully I get used to it sooner or later. Yeah. Like I was running my errands this morning. Mine's also 27 inch. I guess pretty standard is like 27 inch. Like the smallest option. Because I was debating between 27 and 32 inches, and the 32 inch was, I think, not mistaken, it was like a 2 to 300 ringgit difference. So I really had to think about it. Because for one, whether my table can handle it or not, and then two, whether I can I'm already navigating that, and two, whether it's going to be too wide for me, because I'm so used to seeing things through a laptop. It's not even. Gosh. Okay. So I tried a little bit of Wuthering Waves on this thing, and honestly speaking, at least for me, the graphics is crazy. I changed the the picture settings on this to literally there's a RPG setting on this monitor. If I go to menu, I don't think you'll see it, but if I click game and I click picture, and then picture mode is RPG. They literally have that. So RTS is fucking bright. They have sports mode, original mode, custom, entertain. Graphics is for some reason more yellow. And then there's game standard, and then there's RPG. I set to RPG just for the heck of it. I lowered the brightness quite a bit because by standard I don't set very high brightness for my monitors. It's too jarring for me. Let me increase. Okay. Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, all right. There we are. So here we are on the Astral Express. I'm gonna start the Trailblazer mission now.
What kind of drink do you prefer?
Oh my lord.
Or mixed, neat, or on the rocks.
The robot's name is Shush. Great. All right.
Amphorius, the eternal land.
Okay, Amphorius. Oh, I forgot about this. This is okay. Hold on. I'm gonna. Yeah, I forgot that some of the characters are missing their VAs.
Yeah.
Sad.
what Miss Black Swan said. It's a world
Didn't even do
hidden
the story
away
yet?
from
Well,
outside
if you
observation.
don't want
The
spoilers.
presence only revealed by the light from the mirror of the Garden of Recollection. It's mysterious,
But I don't think,
all right.
but
You
who said
haven't
it
been with
yesterday?
us on the
I think
express
Erudi,
very long.
Erudi,
Will the journey be
Erudi,
too much for you to handle?
said that the mission is about 3 hours long, and I think the Penacony's one was like 6 hours. But this one is 3 hours, so it's not too long, and I think it's only up to like revealing plot, and Sunday appeared. So
Huh?
I don't know.
Has it been that long?
Oh, Himiko's not there too. I understand that it may be difficult for us today to wrap our heads around the idea that the world Archivili didn't venture like that was routine to the Express crew back then. After all, to Trailblaze is to explore the universe boundary.
We should consider Pom-Pom's opinion too. They don't know we're considering Amphorius as a destination.
Okay. Pom-Pom, okay. It's best take time to think it.
Yeah. Plus, even if
Can I vote no? Now I'll let Black Swan know that we're considering the possible destination, but we are also I used JP voice, so I didn't notice the VAs not being there. Yeah, because of the whole strike in America, so the English VAs
In
are
other words,
affected quite a bit.
we won't be leaving Penacony anytime soon.
Or we could also revisit our previous stops to make sure that the astral charts and navigation routes are all functioning fine.
Okay, so we're not moving to Amphorius just yet, so maybe it's in the next patch. Finish the grand shin or dance. This moment of leisure also arts. Only friends, but also foes. Only ENVAs? Yeah, that's the thing happening with. Oh, okay, we're switching to Sunday's POV. I don't think I have the Japanese voice pack downloaded, so we're gonna have to deal with
Creating chaos is
missing
also a means
voice
of
lines for a
maintaining
bit.
social stability, if
So
you
I
ask
hope you
me.
guys can understand.
If you have the time for mindless gossip, you're probably better off spending it on getting actual work
So we're
done.
still in Penacony. Let me just get comfortable here. We're still in
They say this is all
Penacony.
part of ongoing investigations. But is there even any point to doing this? I mean, look at us. This sudden surge in inter-family cooperative efforts. It's nothing but a pretense for those outsiders, isn't it?
Sounds like you've got insider intel. Now I'm curious. Are the stories going around true? Was the furor that broke out a while ago really a result of trouble within the Oak family?
Those are some difficult questions. Didn't I just say that creating chaos is also a means to maintaining social stability? Now, who knows who's been fanning the flames?
By the way, you
There
didn't get
are
any
dozen
partnership with
rumors
Twitch
going
yet?
around out
No.
there, each
Partnership
one
with
more
Twitch,
outlandish
being
than
an
the last.
affiliate with Twitch has
Oh,
some
I've heard
criteria.
those. Conspiracy theories about how
I think
the IPC
it's
had orchestrated
you need an
everything.
average of
Was it a
75 viewers
chaos was only quelled
for like
because of
all
an
your streams.
accident? Makes
And
no
then
sense. So what's the lowdown?
and then there's a follower
The
count
truth
as
has
well, but I
probably been
can't
long
remember. I
buried
didn't look
under all the
into it.
hearsay.
I'm just going
All I
to
can say for sure is that
stream.
someone's taken the
I'm
right
just gonna
road.
stream. I do want partnership,
You mean
but
the
that's a
former Oak
very
family?
long-term goal, and there's a lot of
Bingo.
things I have to work on
Most of the blame
before
was pinned on him when the
I
Charmony Festival
do
was abruptly
apply for
cancelled.
partnership. Yeah.
Since then, not a
And on
single
the second
soul
hand, I'm
seen
actually a bit scared about partnerships
Where's
because
whereabouts? Nobody even knows
while
if
I
they're
was
still alive.
streaming up until now,
Talk about scary.
there was
For
a
all we
lot
know,
of
We might have watched
backlash
something go down in history.
on Twitch because
Like what
Twitch
happened to
was
the Black Plum
handing out
family back then.
bans and suspensions like crazy couple months
I've
ago,
heard
like
another
to a
theory
lot of
about that
VTubers
family
actually,
head, though.
mostly VTubers I think, like
I
non
beg your pardon,
VTuber
sirs.
ones.
Dreamweavers are carrying out
I'm not
inspections
sure.
on the routes around here, and all affected facilities have been closed off.
And then
Kindly
and the
take a
same thing,
detour in the meantime.
the same thing is happening on. Well,
What happened? Is this because of the Stellaron? Jeez. Are we Penaconians never gonna dream in peace again?
is this He sounds like
There is no
Yan
cause
Qing.
for alarm,
I
sir.
digress. Yeah.
The Stellaron has
But yeah, I
already
do want
been
partnership
sealed.
at some point,
This
but
is just
I
a
feel like I
routine
have a lot of
inspection.
work to do
A move to
before I
heighten
get there.
security.
That's all. Because
Please
yeah,
rest assured that
like
the family will do everything in our power to protect the
I'm
secret
trying to work
wherever
on
it
stuff.
I see. We'll leave the
And
two of you to
just
your
just
work.
last night I was working on the new starting soon, just a little bit, because it's I'm still unfamiliar with the program, and there are certain things I want to achieve with it, which I don't have the skill for right now. So I'm working on that, and then I think I previously mentioned that I do want to increase my viewership, so that takes some planning on my side as well, like how to reach out to stuff. So with how preoccupied I am in real life and trying to grow on Twitch, it's gonna be a very extended period of time before I get to a point where where I'm capable of applying for a partnership. So
You sure have a knack for stirring up trouble. Of all
yeah.
the routes available, you had to take the one that Bloodhound's keeping watch over.
We shouldn't run into any problems with you around. Even if they see through the Harmony's
Where's
power
his?
disguise, there'll be a way for us to escape.
Spare a thought for me, will you? Just being in your company is plenty enough to get me into trouble, Mr. Prime Fugitive of Penacony.
And that is exactly why I need you with me.
He had a hit rest
only one I
before,
can rely on
right?
in
Something
Penacony.
behind his head, or am I tripping?
The only
I don't
one
have
you
the
can
time to.
rely on, huh? What about her?
Because
At least she was spared from the consequences of my actions.
What a shame.
I want to put,
Why
but
do you
I
say
think like
that?
the time
Just thought that being mean
streaming
might
is
be more
one thing, right?
effective
And
than
then putting
consoling.
time outside of stream, bro,
I've
is
seen plenty
so
like
you need so much more
eager
time
for
outside of
everyone to
stream.
take you to task after a
And
setback because that's the only
for
way
someone
you
who
can
has a
get
lot of
back.
responsibilities
The more they
and
condemn you, the more likely you can rectify
and
the mistake. That said,
yeah, so much
if I
responsibilities
really
and
wanted to hit you where it
what's the
hurts,
word?
I'd use a different approach.
Not depend,
Like a show of
like
sympathy, for example.
commitments, yes.
Right.
Commitments and
I
responsibilities.
won't deny that.
So those take precedent, right?
She should
Those are the
still
important
be in
ones, and
Penacony.
something on the side that I
Are
want
you
to
going to
grow.
look
So it's
for
gonna
her?
take a lot of time. I got
Won't
final
be
exam
necessary.
next week, and I'm gonna go
I'm
back
sure
to
you already
Malaysia after
know
the
why,
exam ends.
considering your
Oh,
vested interest in
finally,
ruining my
your
plans.
exam is next week. Hope
I
you do
can't
well for
bring myself to
exams,
see her
and
become a
hope you.
fugitive.
Are you coming back to Malaysia
Alright,
like
let's
permanently
keep
or
going.
just for like the holidays?
Helping a fugitive.
It was, even if it's
ended
just
up
for the holidays,
so exciting.
like enjoy your stay. Ooh, what's this? Oh, you can go back and forth. I didn't know this was a thing. No, just for winter break. Okay. But yeah, enjoy the Malaysian what Malaysia has to offer during the holidays. Like eat your favorite snack, spend some time with some old
I've seen two
friends or
bloodhounds.
family,
They appear to be on
and
official business,
F-
unlike the
and
pair
like
from earlier.
just enjoy the things about
What's
Malaysia that
happening
you
at
have
Ideal
always
Park?
enjoyed.
Hey, in case you didn't
I
notice,
did
it's
when I was studying abroad, I did not have
I
the
forgot that you're not
luxury to
very
like
tall.
come back for break and then go back overseas. I'm gonna food hunt all the
Why do
time.
I have to make
Yes,
this trip with you again?
food hunt. That is,
Through this.
I think that's true for every Malaysian, right? That go abroad to like study or to live abroad for a short period of time. Eventually, they will run into this craving for Malaysian food.
Certainly don't have
Oh,
much of one if you can bring yourself to
I
speak
remember
like that.
when I was studying in the UK, for some reason like my university put me, my friends, and like my other acquaintances from Malaysia, like from the same campus, on the same floor. So there was a whole floor or half the floor was Malaysians, and every single day you will smell Malaysian cooking. Smell curries, of course, stir fries, stews. Um, at one point it was ikan bilis. And you know the nostalgia is like Korea to Malaysia ticket not that expensive if you're buying Air Asia. Oh, okay, so that's the advantage. UK UK is not Air Asia price, so so that's unfortunate. But yeah, like the whole floor was Malay. I think the way the student hall was set up was there was one kitchen and four students share one kitchen and each student have their own individual room. So um I shared with my course mates, my friends, and then like the other Malaysians were other courses like chemical street stuff. So every weekend or every night even like because for some reason there's so much time to cook when we were studying. So I so we were cooking every day. I cook for myself because I have to restrict my diet more than others. Uh so I cook for myself, but I had a friend that will cook for the other two people sharing the kitchen, and they always have a blast. I live in a one room place, so I don't share any of that. Is it like your own? Is it like apartment outside of the university that you got, or is it an accommodation in the university? Because that sounds very luxurious to me. In a one room place, don't share any of it. Do you have a kitchen? I would think if you have a kitchen, that would be bomb. That would be really, really bomb.
When it's time to go, this will be farewell for good.
Outside the uni. Oh, that's great.
I'd like to
And I'm
take some
sure
time to
you
look
like
back on all the events
you
that
get
have
to
taken place.
experience typical day in the life of someone living there. I'm sure it's
There's something else I want to
sure it's
do
fun.
too.
I have a kitchen and my own bathroom. Oh, the luxury. Oh.
But the order in Penacony wasn't built in a day. This
I had to
is likely to
I mean,
stand
for me, I
as
didn't
traces
have
of the old
much
family's influence.
I didn't have much trouble adapting to sharing like places in the dorm because
I might have gone
I
astray.
did that. I
Others shouldn't have
share
to clean up after
a
my
room and a
mistakes.
bathroom with my sister, and then when I went out I was sharing the apartment with a few friends. So I was not disturbed, but as long as I have my own room, like the kitchen is whatever and the
Well,
bathroom can be whatever.
old habits die hard.
Yeah. Do you do a
Time
lot of
should be on
cooking?
the center
I mean,
line.
I understand
The
for
shot must
the
not
university
protrude from
students,
the
it can
vest.
be very tough to cook.
Trouser creases should be
I
perfectly straight,
struggle
and
as
always
well
lined
when I
with
was
zip figure
in
shirts.
university. Cooking
You should
is
always ensure that
quite
everything is in order before walking out.
even till today I cook like a college student
Seeing
because
lies wouldn't bid
college
you
student
well
meals are
for a
just
while, too.
so much faster to prepare. I just change up the ingredients only.
Don't tell me that
Hey,
the founder's one of your disguises.
I'm not that old.
have to stay with Mara budget for the rent if searching for.
Refurbishment
Oh,
works are
okay.
currently underway.
I cook
Please come back
often.
and get
Yeah. Actually,
That sounds
cooking.
familiar.
I don't know if it's just yeah, save money. You save quite a lot of money when you're cooking like overseas, you know. Whereas in Malaysia, it's like you have 5 ringgit, you can go have a full meal.
Mr. One Week. Please excuse me. I should have recognized you earlier.
My feet.
I must be more tired than I realized.
I want to know what's going on in there. You'll tell me.
I when I was the university I went to had a Malaysian campus and a UK campus. So in Malaysia, I didn't okay, I didn't really save as much compared to someone who was, you know, going out to eat all the time. But when I was in UK, it was very, very obvious because like if you go somewhere to eat, like a legit restaurant, one dish can be from between like 12 to 30 pounds, right, depending on where you're eating. Whereas £100 every week for groceries, it'll last me 14 meals and
What happens if
snacks
you violate the
and
law?
fruits. Oh my god, fruits.
It's
Is it
baffling,
easy to
but
get fruits in Korea? Is it
measures
cheaper
were
to get
taken. It's
fruits in Korea? Because
difficult to
there are
explain.
some fruits that
Maybe you'd
are
have to see for
cheaper in
yourself.
like Korea, if it's like their native
No
fruits or
worries.
anything, or even the
You keep
imported ones
watch
can
over
be.
the entrance. We'll go in and have a look for ourselves.
Please take these notes with you. They may come in handy.
I only went to Korea once
You shouldn't have
in my
said
life.
that just now. It'll
Fruits
only
are
make us look
expensive here.
suspicious.
Okay, yeah,
Said what?
fruits. I think for
Still
most
work
Asian
day.
countries, if it's not local fruits,
I was just telling the
it's
truth.
going to be
I've
expensive. But
always
even
found
local
these
fruits can
things
be
to much
expensive
safer
actually.
for you.
There was one
So,
time
why are
I
we
went on a
here?
holiday to
Managed
Busan
this park before?
with my parents, and
Say that.
we happened on the last
Still
day of
sad
our
back
trip
then.
there, we happened to
To become the bronze
um
warrior of the Oak
go
family,
to one of
John
the
and Mr. Gopherwood's
Lotte
tutelage.
department stores, and then they had like the
walk
underground
around like any
food
other
courts
day,
and
when he suddenly
supermarkets
hit
and
on the
that.
idea to have me manage the park.
So I
Within
think
the
we
domain of the
went
market
towards
was
the
my every
tail
word would
end
hold the force of
tail
law.
end of the peach
In
season,
hindsight, that was
and
probably the first time
that
I
was when it was
understood it.
cheap. It was still cheap, or at least the
Considering
type
soon
of
after,
peach that my
I
mom
take
wanted
it
to
that you must have
buy.
done a
It was
pretty
cheaper
good
to
job.
get it in Korea than if you
Quite
want
the
to find one
contrary.
in Asia.
The terrible
So
Mexicans.
she bought two whole boxes.
Tourists thought of it
Two
as
whole
nothing more
boxes
than a
of
spell of
gigantic
merrymaking.
pink peaches,
Is that his
and
way
each
of
box I think had
treating you?
like 6 or
Perhaps he
8
was just
fruits
using an
inside.
approach with lighter
One
consequences
fruit
to
literally
show me
weighed
what I've
like,
learned in life.
if I have an example,
That there is never an
like I
ideal
don't know,
paradigm
200,
when it comes to
300
divorce.
grams for one fruit. It was heavy. It was pretty
Enforcements
hefty.
incapable of introspection,
And so
even regulations once laid down
so
with the
I
best
so
of
we
intentions
bought two
eventually
boxes.
become
We
defiant.
managed to get it past customs,
This place
and we
is no
flew it
exception.
when we flew those two
This
boxes
sordid
in the
act
cabin of
reverse
the
order
airplane.
will only add to the
And
chaos.
when we bought the peaches, they were
Let's see what
hard.
we
They were
have
still
here.
hard, so they was like slightly underripe, right? Then one trip in the one trip in the airplane, and when we took the peaches out, they were already soft. So that means they were starting to overripe already. So like the heat inside the cabin kind of like further ripened the fruit. So luckily luckily like I don't eat peaches. I don't like I just don't like the kind of peach taste. But my mom and my dad sapu the whole two boxes of peaches very quickly. Okay. Aiden Park investigatory rules. I have been just talking non-stop and not following. I'll write down what I've noticed so far. I'll go over things here. Others, no consumption of food other than burgers, especially ice cream. Only cast and crew members are allowed on the stage. Be kind to birds. Do not discard trash in trash cans. What? Is it because the existence of the Lord trash can? Gosh. Please do not use Soul Glad bottle caps sold by the Dream Jolt troupe while experiencing attractions. Handstand walks around flower beds. That's very specific. Are prohibited. Conducts that have not been mentioned are not necessarily safe. They're just not been reviewed yet. Okay.
No consumption of food except for burgers. What?
Yep. Bonkers. Bonkers McBonkers. Okay, let's see where this takes us. Floating ice cream.
No consumption of food other than burgers, especially ice cream. Please tell me you didn't make this rule.
I have nothing against desserts. The only reason I made that
Sunday
rule
wrote
was so
that
I can
rule?
learn to wait in line in an orderly manner for things instead of shoving and jostling people around.
What happens
Sunday
if I
made that rule.
break the rule?
It's as the Bloodhound said. Corrective measures will be enforced.
Huh. Try me.
Wait, don't.
Blink of an eye, the ice cream vanishes. Stomach.
Ah. Huh. So, where are those corrective?
That's odd.
Didn't I tell ya? The family can take care of the issue without you having to get involved.
Where is his headrest? I forgot he has a headrest.
Is the stage. Let's go and check it out. Only cast and crew members are allowed on the stage. A surprisingly reasonable rule.
And an easy one to test. Neither of us is part of the cast or a crew member.
Oh,
Let's try it
damn.
out.
I just realized now the volume is linked to my key. Oh, it's not separate. Okay, I'm gonna have to just deal with this for now. Okay. After stream, oh.
Let's try that again.
Rania.
What's going on?
Oh, this is the countermeasure where
Guide
Hungry's
those
gonna
who've
cook
lost
some
their
food,
way back
BRB.
onto
I'll
the
forget
right
to eat.
path.
Just to forget.
Looks like this is
Yeah,
an example of the
go have the
corrective
lunch. I'll be
measures
here
that the
just
Bloodhound
gaming.
mentioned.
And
It's
then
exactly what I
if
would
you're
have
still
done
keen
back
on
then.
watching, come back and watch and see where I end up.
Iron fisted since you were little, haven't you? Wait a sec. If this is how violations are corrected, then
Oh,
everything that I ate just now.
I tried to warn you.
oh. You vomited a sliver of rain.
How do you feel?
Now, I'm feeling murderous.
In any case, say what you will, but I can't sit by and do nothing. Not when I'm the cause of all this trouble in Ideen Park. There's no need to involve the Dreamweavers. I'll fix these distortions once and for all.
Ah, I mean, I wasn't listening to the story the whole time I was
What's
talking.
the plan?
So basically, he came to Aiden
Nothing
Park to solve the
complicated.
distortion.
All distortions have their roots. We'll be able to trace them to the source once they manifest. Breaking a few rules will do. We just need to make sure that the corrective measures that will be implemented aren't too much for us to handle. When a distorted after echo manifests to correct us, I'll be able to pinpoint its whereabouts. Then, I'll use the power of tuning to heal
Yeah.
the dreamscape.
So, can I take it that rules are meant to be broken now?
I'm gonna have to solve this audio thing. There's a trash can. Yeah, it's the rule here is that we cannot throw things in the trash can.
Do not discard trash in trash can. This is absurd.
Children tend to be fascinated by such paradoxes. I was no exception.
Forget it. I don't even know how to joke about this. Well, what do you suggest we throw in?
Anything will do. Classics. I mean, it's just say don't throw
Something's happening.
trash in it. But we can throw other things in. See?
What is this? A woodcutter's trash can?
We're not breaking enough rules. We should look elsewhere, too.
So we're supposed to break the rule. Okay, I just barely broke a rule. This one,
Please do not use Soul Glad bottle caps sold by the Dream Jolt troupe while experiencing the attractions. The Dream Jolt troupe, where? Are they
so I need to find a Dream Jolt troop. You. Hello?
Oh, there it is. Found a good hiding spot,
It
didn't we?
barks.
Come on, let's buy some bottle caps from it.
It barks like a regular dog.
Just one moment.
Alfalfa credits in front of the hound. Why is it barking like a non-mechanical dog when it's mechanical?
Let me translate that for you. Who are you trying to pay with your spare change?
Ugh. I'm afraid you're going to have to handle this if it isn't enough.
Handle this? Wait, is that really all you've got on you?
Oh, come
May I
on, he's a
remind you that I'm
fugitive.
currently on the run.
Yeah.
Whew. Luck's on our side.
Okay. Have a bottle cap, and we are supposed
Shall
to
we give
play
this
it
capsule machine a try and see what happens?
in the thing. forgot this thing exists. Oi? Ooh. Okay, okay.
Nothing's off so far. Maybe we should open the capsule?
You shouldn't have done that since warning have proven futile, punishments now inevitable. Oh.
They can't be serious. Oh, no. Hey!
Oh jeez, I don't have the right teeth for this.
Melt! Lead through clouds! Right on time for a shot.
Oh, the volume nonsense. Sting. Killing me. Okay.
Nap time.
Our defense? A test.
Melt!
SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Mountains fall!
I feel like there's a delay on the audio. Some delay. I have to kind of manage the audio properly. I'm gonna have to troubleshoot the audio. So, my bad.
Answer me.
Right on time.
Oh man. Oh yeah, some of the audio is not there.
To guard and defend. Crush them. Descend to earth.
Mediocre.
You'll pay for this.
Oh jeez.
Lend me your strength. Strike! No, just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Like the
Thank you for your help.
sound effects for activating the alt is not there. I know I'm missing. I'll have to make note of all this and then try to get it done.
Troublesome. We've entered the storm.
Quite a lot of sound effects.
Crush them.
I'm gonna have to review the VOD and just to see how the sound effects are, but at least for now, hopefully people are still enjoying
Yes, you.
this scuff audio stream.
Knowledge, the measure of truth
Ah.
and falsehood.
I'm gonna take a look at this. Okay.
Oh, did they have to do that?
Perhaps making the attractions no longer just attractions is another corrective measure?
Ugh, aren't the rules...
Enough. The location of the distortion is nearby.
Okay. After echoes of order, once distorted, at the chaos as a tuner and harmony. So we follow the thing. Follow this thing. Investigate.
Oh, there it is.
Time for it to disappear for good. Reveal thyself unto me, as is customary. All creatures endowed with eyes bear souls of equal worth.
Whoa, it worked. The IPC totally should have sent someone to keep an eye on you. Aren't they worried that you might make a comeback in Penacony and grow a new pair of wings?
So long as there remains a need for me to keep a low profile, I'm no threat to them.
That's true. Come to think of it, you had always been in the spotlight, be it as a respected member of the elite or a leader. When was the last time you fell into the mud?
Sometime before I turned 6. Like most boys would, I tried to fly with my ear feathers, only to fall into a pit. I almost broke my halo.
That was sarcasm, in case you didn't realize. But whoa, you actually remember something like that?
You never forget times of failure. It's only human nature.
Ugh, you're probably the only one who'd consider something like that a failure.
Ooh, okay. I'm still very unsure as to where this is going. Here? Okay, I see it down there.
What is it this time?
Just looking back.
But nothing's there.
That's the whole point of revisiting a place. When I look at everything here, the memories are so fresh. It's as if it all only happened yesterday, when the younger me tasted failure here. I ran myself ragged to fix the mess. I thought myself no longer the same person as before. But it looks like I was just going round in circles. I'm glad for this chance to look back on my past in this way. Come now. We should go.
You know, it's a good thing the fact that Sunday can feel some type of remorse and reflection for like his actions. So feels so nostalgic.
So,
Feels
where are we heading next?
or like he feels the feeling of
Mall. There are bloodhounds stationed along the way, though. It might be better to take a quieter route.
I don't mean to meddle, but I'd advise you to stay away from that place.
Ooh.
Did something happen?
There isn't any concrete information yet, but anomalies have been reported around the area. The family is currently investigating. You okay?
Oh, so that's how he's going around.
Fine. The Stellaron incident may have been quelled, but who is to say that nobody has another agenda? Thanks for the tip, sir. We'll make a detour. May you stay safe, too.
He has to be so careful.
Hold on. Sweet Dreams are technically safe, but it would be wise to look out for oncoming vehicles.
Thank you.
Wilt is much smarter than Lies. Much smarter.
Whew, that was no ordinary passerby. It's a miracle that he didn't see through your
Nah,
disguise.
I think he saw through your disguise. He just
The
let
Astral
it go.
Express should have departed a long time ago. Why is he still in Penacony? We needn't change our plans because of him. But be sure to keep your guard up. I hope nothing terrible has fallen upon Penacony while I was in captivity the last few days.
It's only been a few days since he
Come
was in
now.
captivity.
It's time we set off. Let's not stick too close to each other, just in case. A few feet or so between us will do.
Where am I going? Okay, I'm going down. This is always so cool. Alright, the fact they use music notes. They use music notes instead of just like feathers. Journey of reflection. It really is a journey of reflection. Why are we back here? Do I have to walk into? Oh.
Seems I let my wishful thinking get the best of me.
I will, but before I do,
Ooh, okay.
put your hands behind
You're back
your
with food?
back
That
and
was
answer my
quick.
questions in short
Did you
sentences.
like make Maggie or something?
Short sentences?
I need to make sure your words aren't concealing any dangerous incantations.
Oh, this is a very cool
I
shot.
can't believe I've left everyone with such a peculiar impression.
This is
of
such a
me.
cool shot.
Please, believe me when I say that I didn't come back here with ill intent. Penacony will never experience the Order again, either.
I'm afraid I won't be taking your words at face value, not after how you wielded the power of harmony. Answer me. What are you doing here?
It looks like there's only one way to gain your trust. Come on out, 1 week. We found ourselves an ally.
Sunday unreservedly shares his story. This ramen will cook
So, it
something
was the
else.
IPC
later.
that
You should
brought
have
you.
a full meal.
My
You
sister
should
has
have a
likely
full.
made an agreement of some sort with them. As for how I'm able to move around
Speaking of
freely
ramen,
in Penacony,
I
have
like
1 week to thank
eating
for that.
like Japanese ramen. Like I go to a ramen
As you
shop
can
and
see,
eat, but I
I've
don't
only
like
returned
cup
to my home to
noodles.
bid it
I don't
farewell.
like instant noodles.
would you be kind enough to give me a chance to say goodbye, so
The
that I may leave without regrets?
the only time I make instant noodles is when I'm like
Agreed.
making stir fry
But until you
noodles
leave
at home.
Penacony for
Or like
good,
the
you're to stay by my side.
belt.
You have my gratitude.
We'll cook full meal for
I
dinner, don't
left
worry.
my home
Okay,
in a
then
hurry,
that's
too.
great.
I know how it feels. That said, I can't make this call by myself. My companions need to know about
Belt
this
is
too.
definitely smarter than people
The Astral Express crew is in Penacony
know.
too?
Come with me. We'll go find them. You come along too.
Okay, okay. Boy, this is gonna be a party.
Really? This is just him saying goodbye to Penacony? That's a very weird. Go with Walt to see companion. Okay. It's so weird
We're
seeing
here.
Sunday
We
without his
should
halo
be
at the
somewhere
back.
nearby.
Mr. Yang, if you don't mind, there's now that the crisis on the planet of festivities has been averted, shouldn't the Astral Express have departed to continue on its trailblazing journey? Why have you and your companions stayed behind in Penacony? Could it be that someone stirred up trouble after I...
And if that were indeed the case,
I doubt I'm in any position to be proposing ideas, but I'm happy to defer to the Nameless and aid with any plans you may have.
there's no need to worry. All is well in Penacony. Our reason for lingering here is a certain unusual passenger.
And you?
A passenger?
The Express has been commissioned to send a passenger back home. We're
Oh,
just
who was
resting up in
this?
Penacony
I
for a while
forgot who
before
was
we
this.
depart.
I remember this. That was something that happened. I forgot who it is.
By passenger, do you mean this lady here?
Oh lordy.
Or these ladies?
Okay, I was not expecting
This-
this.
How?
Yeah, we all saw Ting
You're
Yun
finally here, Mr. Yang.
end
We
herself.
have a huge problem.
Okay. Yeah. I was not expecting to see multiple Ting Yuns. You know?
Isn't it fascinating how variables never fail to find their way into the lives of organic life forms?
Oh, Himiko. I assumed the Genius Society wasn't invited to.
I have no interest in the Harmony's celebration, so it's only natural for me to turn down the invitation. But it looks like my decision also cost me the front row seat to all of your exciting adventures.
Okay. Sure, if all of you showed up to the Harmony Festival, things would have been very much.
I hear that the Astral Express has established a collaboration with the Garden of Recollection for your next
I want
destination.
Scrollum to be playable. Is he playable? People have been saying like he's gonna be playable. He's gonna be playable. And then there was one seed of rumor that says no, he's not gonna be playable. And then there's like 100 other seeds that are saying that he's gonna be playable, but when
Could
is he
there
gonna be
be
playable?
more
We
to
don't
it?
know. I know there is in the previous stories or events,
Logic.
Geeks say
the
he
average
will,
path
yeah.
strider wouldn't leave any trace behind in
But
the Garden of
when?
Recollection's mirror.
I wonder what element he'll. I can imagine him being either physical or imaginary.
It's a pity we do not communicate
Because
much
you know
within the
color
society.
scheme. I go
Not to
off color
mention we've
scheme.
lost most
In
of our
in
members
3.x
to
in
the
the
Lord of
future.
Science.
Oh,
I have never heard of Amphorius, however.
he's so cool. He's so cool. I've. It's possible he would be a harmony unit as well, because he's not. He's a non-offensive type of character. Okay, so far all the geniuses that we know, there's Herda, there's Ranmei, there's Screwlum, and then there's Ratio. These are the four
That Foxian girl has
four
indeed been through an
characters from the
unimaginable
Genius
turn of
Society that
events.
right.
I suppose
Okay, I'm
that's
just
the
gonna
fate
lower
you
this.
organic life forms are bound by.
So that's the four characters we know, and then they revealed
So is
a
it out of
new
goodwill that the
Genius
Astral Express
Society
volunteered to send her
character
back home?
named Polka. Is it Polka? It's a name starting with P, and that one, I don't know if there's any. Like, so far, I think only
Looks like this is
Ratio,
one exceptional passenger.
Ratio and Herda will be
Don't
the
you have to
only like
accompany her
DPS
then, Miss
attacking.
Kimiko?
So it's still kind of hard to say what type of unit Screwlum would. I would pull for Screw if he was like a Nihility Harmony, or if he's just straight up imaginary or a quantum.
So, is anyone gonna tell me what's going on?
And we're back to this.
Oh, about that. Why don't you ask her instead?
Yeah, what happened? Apparently, there are many Tingyuns here with us. Yes. From what I get from the leaks, he'll be a 5-star imaginary erudition. Oh.
Forget it. I'll tell you.
Oh. If that's confirmed, I will save for him. Because not only is he imaginary, he's also erudition. He would be the second erudition, imaginary erudition, right? After Rappa. Rappa was erudition, if I remember correctly. Or was she destruction? I can't remember. I think it's erudition. Does that mean Screwlum will be under the summons meta? That means Screwlum will be under the summons meta. Rappa is erudition. Yeah, okay. So that'll be 2 imaginary eruditions. I wonder how the 2 will be different. If Behold the Laughing Maniac, March 7th. Oh gosh. Yeah. If Scrum is coming out in 3 point something, he might have a summons gameplay style. I'm trying to decide if I want to play summons. Maybe not summon, but follow up in my opinion. Oh, that would be even more valuable for me, man.
Sneeze after sneeze. And before we knew it, she multiplied into several Tingyuns right in front of us.
Oh gee.
What's your take on this?
Follow up, huh?
The dreamscape is a Memoria world. It is likely that candy triggered her hypersensitive mind, causing scattered memory fragments to dissociate and become entities themselves. There is no cause for concern. We've experienced similar incidents from time to time in the sweet dream.
Mr. Yang? Who's this?
It's okay. You can reveal yourself now.
I was only being careful, or we would have been stopped by the Bloodhounds more than once.
I think summons will be mostly for the new remembrance path.
Help me remove my disguise. 1 week.
That will make remembrance be like how Dendro is to
Been a
Genshin.
while, everyone.
It's a more specific, gameplay, and the effects from that gameplay is pretty unique. Like with Dendro, only with Dendro can you have like hyper bloom and stuff like that, and then with this remembrance you can only have summons. So if remembrance is going to be more or less like that, I might not pull for as many remembrance units. But
Everyone
still, it
stay
depends on the
calm.
kit, right?
I'll
Like the
check.
current one that is officially out is practically officially out is Algiers, and from what I can tell from the
I
leaks,
believe that at this point,
Algiers
Sunday has no reason
Algiers
to be
kit
dishonest, but to prevent any unforeseen
scales with
complications, I'll be
HP,
accompanying him everywhere he goes until
and
he leaves Penacony.
and then like she has a summons, right? Which
So
her
what
attack
we
is
hear
most
is
the
an
attack the
acquaintance of
bulk of
Sunday's.
the attack is mostly going to come from the summons.
Pleased to meet you, fair lady.
Because the
And you, of
summons
course,
attack and certain
heavyweight
buffs
pummeled this control
scale off her HP. That's what I've read somewhere. That basically Algia was scale off HP. And to be honest, really like the only reason I am just slightly more not concerned debating between Algia have a summon and skill point positive from what I can see. Oh, I did not catch that skill point positive. I know Sunday has a skill point positive. I watched a short video on Sunday's kit, and then they mentioned skill point positive, and I'm just like,
For
huh?
now, we should
It
be
took me a while to
focusing on
understand that.
returning Miss Ting-Yun to her normal self.
So I'm still on the fence with Algia because her kit, unless I see it in action instead of just reading the words, I wouldn't know if I would actually like it. But I actually do like the visuals, her ultimate, like the design, the whole character design for Aglia. Aglia. I've been pronouncing her name wrong this whole time. But yeah, the whole design for Aglia is just phenomenal.
Miss March 7th, have you taken the time to consider my suggestion?
Oh gee.
Your suggestion? Oh, wait. Which.
It's me! I'm the one who wants every Tingyun to come together to form the Tingyun Merchant Guild.
Oh
How
gosh.
often do you get the chance to work with yourself? Just
They're
imagine
conscious
how
of each
we
other?
play with one another. We're bound. I know we can't leave the dreamscape to trade with the outside world, so that's where you come in, Miss March.
There. Now do you see what I mean, Mr. Yang?
There does appear to be an element of her talking to herself.
Miss Tingyun got sense of humor. I want to clone copies of myself too.
How are you gonna clone your bat?
Mr. Yang mentioned the Express's next voyage is to send a passenger back home. Could this lady be from the Xianzhou Alliance?
Yes, more specifically, the Xianzhou Luofu.
The Luofu? Didn't the Antimatter Legion launch an ambush on the Luofu some time ago? Was she one of the few survivors?
Quite the contrary. She might have been the person closest to the eye of the storm.
Looks like
This
there's
is
a lot
how
more
they
to this
tie in
story.
Tingyun's resurrection. I'm still curious how that's gonna happen. I
As
did not
ghost of the
watch
dreamscape,
any of the
do you have
character
any
trailers
suggestions for fixing this
stuff,
problem?
so I don't know
Not
how
much at
Tingyun
all.
will become few.
Perhaps we should talk to the other Miss Tingyuns
Did they
here.
review that already? I'm not sure. I know there was a leak some time ago saying one particular character was the one that brought Tingyun back. But I can't remember who that character is. Find a Tingyun that's Kitty Tingyun, Invincible Fan Wielder. You don't understand. A Tingyun that can communicate. What?
That sounds nice. People, but then again, if we,
You sure have a way of.
These three Tingyuns don't look like they'll be.
So, what do you
Uh,
He calls him
let's
Sunny.
try a different name.
Ron
good
May
friend.
brought back Ting Yun.
We sound chummier that way.
Okay,
I took a
okay.
leaf out of this
Who was the
frosty
one
rosebud.
that told Ranmei to bring back
The
Ting?
problem with Miss Ting Yun is just as I suspected before. That prank shattered her into notes that are each a part of her. In other words, it means the Ting Yuns we see.
Okay.
At any rate, this is a known occurrence across the
I,
dreamscape.
I think we'll probably.
Tuning could be the way
They
to
say
fix
that
it.
Fugue transformation is
The
in
only
this
problem is
story.
that these Miss Ting Yuns are too
Ooh.
caught up in their own world. Is there one we can properly speak with?
One that we can speak, but it may take me a while to identify her.
I wonder how they. So Fugue will be born in this story. Well, I guess that makes sense because we are quote unquote bringing back we are quote unquote bringing back this passenger back to the lawful. Supposedly the lawful. Ranmei is in the lawful. Ranmei did it herself since she wants to become an alien. Oh my gosh. The people in the Genius Society, I thought Ranmei was decently normal, but then she is one for experiments and being high achieving and whatnot. Visionary Ting Yun.
Oh, you're here again. I knew.
What is with all these teams? You're almost there for the cutscene where Ting Yun becomes Fugue. Yeah, I just need to find the right Ting Yun. Which, what in the world? I'm going to all the places, one by one. Invincible fan wielder?
Yikes.
No. That's a no on that. Huh. I can't break it? So...
Huh? You can't fly?
Oh.
Nah.
Even if that's true.
Oh, were you all looking for me?
Oh, finally.
Were you all looking for me?
Found her.
It's nothing special, really.
Somewhat normal Ting Yun. There she is.
She ought to meet your one we can properly speak with requirement.
Worth a try. My lady,
Okay.
if I may, I wish to perform a tuning on you.
Before you start, you should know that we're keeping our eyes on you.
Remember, we are the most formidable people in all of Penacony. True. Okay, not true. There is Acheron. A harbinger of the nihility. Knows that there are only 4 pairs of eyes between us. Oh my. Brace yourself for gravitational disintegration. No, we can't do that.
It is not my intention to provoke you.
That is true.
If you still have concerns, you are also.
There's no need for that.
Are you all right with this, Miss Ting?
I go as the wind blows, so you may decide for me.
Then kindly forgive our intrusion. Please do your best 1 week.
Where it happened. Oh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
What the? Did any of you hear a voice just now?
A voice?
That was Fugue laughing in our faces.
Never mind.
100%.
Look, it's working.
Never did I expect that every encounter with you would always be in moments of distress. Did I conduct myself improperly?
Miss Ting Yun, you're finally back. You may be
she hasn't gone batshit crazy yet. So I think we're in the clear.
It's nothing. Just a
Because
train.
I feel like Fugue has a batshit crazy side that's more true to her current personality. But
What do you sense?
I should have let you handle it yourself. This girl is not as ordinary as she appears. I nearly died. Just now.
holy sh... What? It's this chaos of voice emerged resonating.
Don't be afraid.
I never thought Ranmei is a normal genius society. I guess I should have expected that. No one in the genius society is normal.
No matter what you see, you only need to remember one thing. You're not alone.
Oh gee. Because like Ranmei is just, I thought Ranmei, she was just an exceptional experimentalist. I didn't think she was
Is that
and
where I came from?
I didn't think she was so unempathetic of an experimentalist. Like she was just like,
Where does
let's
this
mix
path
normal
lead?
A and poison B, you know? and then now she gets to the point of being like, let's mix poison B and deadly poison C. I didn't know she was that way. But then she did create or recreated that weekly boss. Like the weekly boss down here. She did try to recreate it. Oh, okay. I wasted that, but sure, fine. Let's
That
go on,
looks
and there's no time.
So familiar. Does she want to lead me somewhere?
Trying to revive the propagation. Yeah. I forgot about that, but yeah, she did try to revive the propagation.
The life support pod is ready. There were only minor issues.
That's great. Otherwise, that person from the Xianzhou might not be able to hold on much longer.
You're still trying. There's no precedent for saving someone who was destroyed by a Lord Ravager.
I'm not a genius, so I don't understand the logic behind it. But if she says it's
Oh,
possible,
so this is how it happened.
Excuse me. Could you tell me where I am? Can they not?
Okay, so investigate.
This girl is...
I started to provide short answers for some questions, even though her cognition is in a chaotic state. So this is probably after Runway relevant issues. Oh, so they revived her. She revived her and
Tingyun. What a familiar name. Don't question it. Keep moving forward.
who is speaking to me right now? Now she's trying to be an Aeon all of a sudden. Has she revealed why? Like why she wants to be an Aeon all of a sudden?
These
Like-
are wounds left by the destruction. They have taken root within your body and cannot be removed. The destruction? I don't understand. Please, who are you? And why won't you show yourself?
It's Runmei. Runmei talking.
I can't go to you. All I can do is wait for you to finish walking this path. You want me to go through here? Do I have to? There's no need for that. It's too dangerous.
You can't do.
do it anyway.
Oh my god.
Don't fight it. Embrace it. Try to coexist.
Is this Fantalia?
Think of it as feeling your own scars. My skull. Wait.
You'll tell about Ramen being an Aeon after this patch.
Is this called
Woo!
coexisting? Don't worry. As I said before, you're not alone.
It's such a random thing for. Holy shit.
Just a little something. Nothing.
Okay.
Resistance is timely. Within the self, we've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. That'll take more than nap time. Right on time.
While she was trying to find a way to be an Aeon, she stumbled upon Tinyu's soul. Ah, so that is the lore here. Oh gosh.
Right on time.
It's always so scary.
Lend me your strength. Strike. Yes, you. Descend to earth.
Whee! Oh,
Always a weakness.
can I redo? I want to change my lineup. Cause this lineup was yeah, why can't I use her? Come on. Few. Blade. Acheron. Let's just go all out. This. Put in Gallagher. Why don't use Aventurine? Okay, sure. Let's try and see if this will live. Okay. What happened? Oh.
Is this called coexisting?
Hold on, let me read her E.
As I said before,
Grants one ally Foxian Prayer, which increase break effect and enables to reduce toughness when attacking enemies that don't have the corresponding. Oh, that's good. Makes this
You can
unit
never
enter
go back to
towards
how they
support
used to
state,
be.
enhancing basic attack when all units with Foxian attack Fugue has a high chance to Oh. This is a good skill. Hi Junwei. Thanks for dropping by. I'm playing the story. And so we get to use Fugue in this in this section of it. So if you read her skill, it is a very good skill. So let's read her alt. Deals fire damage to all. This attack ignores weakness type and reduce all enemy toughness. God dang. Toughness reduction is 20. Damn, I actually like her. Damn. I actually like her. Maybe even... Oh. I was... Good for Rappa, since Exo Toughness bar count as stack for Rappa. Good for Firefly, and you will skip. I mean, to each his own, right? I might actually skip Sunday for her. I might actually do that. This E is so good. Enhanced basic attack. Which is actually, yeah, good for Blade. Or any other kind of characters that have enhanced basic attack, right? So I think with Aglia, she has something like that also. Like enhanced basic attack.
Share good fortunes.
Sure, I'll play. It's on me. I'll play your end approaches.
Generally good for any break DPS except Blue. Oh, look at that! Oh, look at that!
For oblivion.
Whoa!
Dream vanished.
Oh man, I actually like her.
That paradise, savor it for me.
I was not expecting her effect to be like this.
No holding back. Clouds scattered.
I will dispatch you.
half the work. On the still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed.
Oh man.
It too shall fall.
Let's seize this fine moment.
Okay, wait. E lasts for 1 round. Hold on. Let me check. Okay, it's 2 turns. Back up to 2 times. Where am I getting this damage boost? Not bad, not bad. Not bad, not bad. Okay, okay.
Unite our goals.
Does that stack? Did that stack? Okay, so the Foxian... Okay, so it's 1 turn for the Foxian Prayer. And then this one is 2. Break effect. By 30, reduce toughness. That's not... I mean, into 50 of the original reduction value. Cannot stack with other toughness effects that also ignore type. The buff is only for 1 turn. I will go for Tribi, and I hope Fei Xiao don't rerun too early. What is Tribi? I'm sorry if I'm asking very obvious questions, but I am not... It's not obvious to me like what these short form names are.
A blade knows no mercy. Failed to send you.
Woo! Hold on. You're only level 88, so I can't really judge if the damage is actually good. Like the because like I mean we should see this at least once.
Let us dance once more.
So now what does that do? Okay. The fan is still in effect. Or if I wager, okay, this is. So you need to always skill with fugue. I think. I'll have to check. Okay, not. Because we did apply it 1 time on Blade, and Blade hasn't attacked yet. Hasn't reached his turn. So the thing is still here, and there's no like stacks on saying how many turns it lasts for. So I think this is just a 1 turn thing actually.
It's on me.
Have we met?
I do. Okay, the fan is still on him.
Clouds scattered.
I will dispatch you.
Fan is still on him.
That paradise, savor it for me.
Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion.
Oh man, I should have checked. No, maybe it's just for 1 turn actually.
Why are there still so many of them?
How casually this one is just sitting there. Oh.
The ones from before weren't defeated either.
Oh, so that's what the voice meant when he said.
Before, you can't defeat them. No one can.
Ranmei, you crazy
You can fall into
scientist.
darkness and die alongside these scars of the destruction. Or bring them with you when you return to the world here. These are your 2 choices.
Return to the world? What are you saying?
Ranmei. You know, I'm honestly still waiting for Ranmei's rerun.
No wonder
I know
there's
recently she
2
had
of them.
rerun in like 2.4 or 5.
Just a wandering
But I do
spirit
want
now?
like to get Ranmei eventually.
Close, but not quite.
So far, my plan is just Herta.
Trapped between life and death?
I don't know, Sunday or
Sitting in a
Fugue. I have to
limbo?
pick one. And then if
You
I
can
lose the
think of it that
50-50,
way.
I will keep it for Herda because I want Herda too much.
Based on what you said, even
If I
should
lose the
be dead,
50-50 on Sunday,
these wounds that caused my
I
death
would.
remain on my body and never heal.
Oh man, Sunday is better for like prolonged
I don't
skill effects, right?
understand.
Fugue, I think if
You
it's
appear to be trying to
if
save
you can
the
fix the
benefactor.
rotation very well, that she goes
Why are you
before the
telling me all
DPS,
this?
then I think she'll be a very good investment.
It's a habit of mine.
I lose 50-50, but I need Sunday.
believe
Don't we all?
everyone
I
should
want
have
Sunday
the right to
too. You know, I want Sunday
whether
too.
they wish to return to this world
I
or
haven't.
not.
I have to. I need more pre-match. I
Be
think
that
I'm
as
at
it
like
may,
30 or 40 pity.
I don't remember anything.
And I have a 50-50 to win for Sunday.
There's nothing to help me make a choice.
If I win Sunday, I will skip Fugue as much as that pains
That
me.
doesn't
But
matter.
Herta is more important.
I believe the desire to live was born from nothing to begin with. You may also
And then
prove
after
yourself
that,
to be the
depending on
exception.
what are the remembrance
I would
characters
also
and
be
who are the
pleased with
reruns
that
gonna be,
result.
next one will be Runway. I will save and bite my teeth to all the banners if I have to and pull for Runway because I think I have sufficient DPSs and sub DPSs to get by. But I need more buffers. I need more buffers. I can't survive on just different DPSs.
Survival or destruction is no longer a choice for you. They both now grow along the same path, and only by walking this path will you break through the darkness and arrive at my side.
So when she came back,
Feeling more awake? Congratulations. You attained your very first victory in this tug of war.
ugh.
This is... Let me explain. You were attacked by a Lord Ravager. By all rights, you should not have survived. But someone didn't agree with that assessment. And it just so happens I
Oh,
was able to fulfill his request.
so someone asked Ranmei to bring Tingyun back to life. And it just so happens she is interested enough in this experiment to do it and succeed.
What about the other merchants? I don't know. Why me? Because you were the most unfortunate. You fell into the hands of that Lord Ravager, who destroyed your body and spirit.
You're not in 50. Yeah, Ranmei is just like, someone told me to do something and I can do it, so I'm just gonna do it.
Yet, you were also the most fortunate. Her desire to claim everything about you for herself meant she needed time, so you were spared instant annihilation. There is only a fine line between resurrection and escaping death. Yet, they couldn't be more different. If you had truly died, I would have been powerless to do anything for you. My body feels strange. I'm sorry. I can't let you regain your ability to feel just yet. You'd be in
She's
excruciating
built different?
pain.
Yeah. Both Fugue and Ranmei. They're both built different now.
Your body was contaminated by the destruction and suffered severe damage. As I said before,
Oh.
these wounds will stay with you for the rest of your life.
But one thing is, I wonder how much Hingyun / Fugue's personality changed after she
To
came
prevent
back.
its resurgence, I made some minor modifications
Huh?
to your body.
No.
More specifically, your tail.
She touched her tail!
You'll have to learn to adapt to it. Unfortunately, the inescapable price of survival is often
Okay,
more
previously, Tingyun only had one tail. Correct me if I'm wrong. And for some reason, Ranmei deemed it necessary to add another 6, 7, 8 more tails to her. Is that what's happening?
Regardless, I'm grateful to you for saving my life.
Grateful, but not. You don't sound happy,
There's
man.
no need for that. This was merely a transaction.
You see. Oh man, the minds of the Genius Society people are just messed up.
With this, the debt between the traveling merchant and me.
Who knows? Who knows who this traveling merchant is? Who knows who is this traveling merchant? Is it Locha? Is it Locha? I just remember I saw a I don't know, conspiracy thing or a post online saying that Locha couldn't. The exact words I remember is Locha couldn't bear for Tingyun to die, or I don't know what reason. And so Tingyun, so he took Tingyun's body and asked Ranmei to revive her. Is it Locha? Is it Locha? I don't know. I will have to actually look this up.
Who? Don't worry about it. You should sleep for a little longer. By the time you wake up, you won't remember
any of these details. Oh my god.
I'll arrange for someone to send you home. Which reminds me, you seem to have some dependable.
Locha want to
friends with
bring back
close ties to you.
propagation or the abundance back, I think. I don't remember much of what
You should go with
Locha's
them. It can only help
Locha's
with your
thing.
recovery to hear more about your past.
If his thing was to bring back propagation or the abundance, did he see the dying Tingyun as an opportunity to bring back the propagation? And because Miss Ranmei, mad scientist over here, has history to try to bring back the propagation, did he offer Tingyun body to her with that intention? No, it can't be. The request is to bring Tingyun back. So I don't know. At this point, I don't know. But I remember seeing a theory out there saying that Locha was the one who brought Tingyun to Ranmei.
Are you alright?
Okay, we're back here.
Did I pass out?
Only for a little
Tuning
while.
rebounded and affected 1 week instead. This is no ordinary woman.
I suppose there's no point in hiding it from you anymore. Miss Tingyun is originally from the Xianzhou. She had an unfortunate encounter with a Lord Ravager who robbed her of her identity and left her on the verge of death. While she miraculously escaped with her life...
But something happened to change that outcome?
Yes, a genius got involved. She's very accomplished in the field of life sciences and managed to grant Miss Tingyun a shot at survival.
I like how he says, yes, a genius got involved, when the implication of the word genius in this game is actually a title, whereas for us, layman people, calling someone a genius is bordering on spite sometimes. Like, oh my god, look at that genius. But no, in this game, it's a title, and it's a very revered title. And feared title, actually. Because the Genius Society is very impartial, and they only make moves to benefit themselves.
After that, she asked the Express to escort Miss Tingyun back home. We made a stop at Penacony along the way, partly to allow her some time to convalesce.
I'm so sorry. I thought no one would be affected if I...
It's the opposite. Locha have a piece of part to revive either the propagation or abundance in his coffin, I remember correctly. Oh, okay. I was wondering why he was dragging along the coffin. I knew it was but because I don't have Locha, so I'm not too interested yet in his lore. But now he's getting more and more.
I feel like I've been asleep for
I feel like
10
in the
years.
future, when the propagation becomes a playable path in this game, we might see Locha make a comeback in the main story. Because so far now in the main story pertaining to Locha, he was arrested, quote unquote, on the Lawfu for being an unregistered visitor. Like he didn't come to Lawfu with legal official means. If I remember correctly. I don't remember which one, but I think like the abundance, since Jingliu also is involved with him. Oh, too many. It's too many sauce in the pot, man. This is why I stay away from sub lore. For me, it's just main lore, Trailblaze lore.
That's fine.
But in this
We should
case,
find another
the
place to
thing,
talk anyway.
exact
We drew
pathway
some
with how
attention with that
Tingyun
commotion earlier.
became Fugue, at least kind of maybe involve some of the side lore and stuff. But at least now we know. Someone asked Runmei. My guess is
So
Locha.
glad again. I'm a local, you know.
Someone asked Runmei to revive Tingyun.
You'll have to make do.
In any case, I must thank the both of you for your assistance.
It was nothing. Now that the matter with Miss
It's in
Tingyun
the
is
last patch they
resolved,
say about that.
are we moving your other two
You mean
companions
about
next?
the abundance and Jingliu and Locha?
There's no need for that. Mr. 1 Week is in poor condition, so let's wrap up
I
the
need
farewells first.
like a recap somewhere.
I'll leave Miss Tingyun in your hands.
Let me go to like the
But, Mr.
hold
Yang...
on.
I trust that you can handle it.
Okay. We better hurry then.
There's a place in the game that we can go that you can, yeah, Fate's Atlas. Lawfu. Auction. And somewhere here is Locha. Like we can go and see. Yep. This is following our Locha Fei Xiao story. Oh. How do I go back? Fei Xiao's. Holy shit. Look at how they did this. Like where the characters were involved in each part. Go to Fei Xiao's. It just says what the mission tell you. Hi Eredy, thanks for joining. At the part where the three generals have a meeting at the end. Oh, okay. Unfortunately, I skipped through all this. So, I didn't really fool all this. So there's no way I can get like a summary of what each of like what happening. God dang. I like how they split like what are the sub Trailblaze missions and what are like this one is just kind of like big event kind of thing. At the part where the Fugue one, I know at the end of is it Fei Xiao's story, there was one shortcut scene where someone asked Tingyun her name and then she replied with Tingyun and then everyone went buck crazy. I remember that, but other than that, I'm gonna have to go back and read. Like, this is mostly the Merlin Claw. That part. Oh, so it was towards the end when they were talking. Okay. I'll go if I have the time and the prolonged interest, I'll go back and read up on that. I don't know how relevant that is to the current Trailblaze mission, but I'll probably provide some context.
Shall we keep going then?
Yes. Where are we going?
Forget already.
Yes.
I'm.
As if a merchant.
All right.
I already picked up a few gifts earlier.
Go to
So
OT.
that means there's only 3 more left to go. But we've already lost a lot of time. So we'd better not drag our feet.
Why do I have a feeling that Pingyun is masking like her crazy side? Or should I say Fugue? I want to see the moment where she adopts the name. That would be interesting. Especially because I pronounce her name as Fugue because in classical music, in piano, there is a fugue piano piece movement and it's pronounced as fugue. Hopefully that's the proper pronunciation.
How can I help you?
Hello there. It's my first time visiting the...
Wow, you
Skip
really
all
know how to
this.
flatter.
First we have Lady Fuxuan of the Divination Commission.
This for Fusion eye mask. Okay.
Did you pick that because of her third eye?
Maybe.
A meticulously thought out and interesting suggestion. Next is General Jing Yuan.
A division of elite fighters, a film deal, some Penacony shares. I'll go with the
Clock
film.
Studios theme park to learn more about the history of the planet of festivities. Finally, we have Lady Bailu of the Alchemy Commission. She loves excitement.
Hey, wings accessories, yes.
Both wings and horns?
Also, there is a right and a wrong answer.
You carry yourself with such dignity and grace, but you still have the heart of a child. That's all of them. Thanks to both your help, everything went smoother than I expected.
Why don't we
That's
pay
interesting.
another visit to the Dreamscape sales store? You can find memory bubbles.
A souvenir for myself. That's definitely an idea I can get behind. But there's one more thing I wish to do. Since this is our last stop, could I have a word with you?
Okay. I'm still waiting for the part where Pingyun slash Fugue goes
This is a good
batshit
spot.
crazy. I know it's gonna happen. For some reason, I feel like.
Miss Ting Yoon, what's this about?
You've looked out for me during our travels together these past few days. I'm truly grateful and can't thank you enough.
But yeah, I also want to ask. You can hear there is BGM, right? Not just the voice, like not just the VA scripts, right? Like there is music and stuff you guys can hear. Because I'm still trying to figure out how the audio connects between like the monitor and the laptop and all that stuff. Because my headset is plugged into the monitor. I don't know if whatever I have set up now is affecting how you guys are listening. So if that, let me know if there's BGM. I know the voice acting is going, but like the BGM sometimes is
But there are some things
questionable.
I find
They're
difficult
not.
to forget. I feel it's only right that I tell you what's on my mind before we part ways. Do you two still remember what it was like when you first saw me?
How could we forget? She was so shocked. She was frozen in place when she shouted.
Exactly. And
They actually put
that's
Sparkle
precisely
and
why
Fantilli.
I haven't been able to shake off this strange feeling. In the days since I started traveling with you, when I asked for your names, I couldn't help but think that this first encounter was actually a long-awaited reunion for you. I've heard about what happened to you on the Xianzhou. And I've got to admit that Fantilia's disguise was so perfect, it was like another me tricking everyone.
Yeah, we couldn't even tell when you were replaced by Fantilia.
Yeah,
I
when
figured
was
it
she
happened
replaced?
when we were after Kafka. You vanished for a while. I thought you must have come back as a double.
But it was much earlier than that.
Oh.
That thought has me filled with sorrow. As if a piece of my life had been stolen away, and I had no part in it. That's what I've been puzzled about, too. I never actually saw how Fantilia managed to disguise herself as me. What was your impression of that Tingyun, if you recall?
Period, I would say. Because I think not many people expected Tingyun to quote unquote unalive herself. What's the end of that arc?
That's just the nature of the Foxians. It's widely known that mystery is the key to our allure. So, what did she seem like to you?
Fruit merchant.
I'll just assume that's a compliment. Maybe next time you could just say silver-tongued. Was there anything particularly memorable?
I feel like these are all trick.
Now's not the time for those kinds of jokes.
Now, in your eyes, am I just like the Tingyun you remember?
But yeah, it's not important, actually. In terms of lore, not important. In terms of gameplay, very, very important.
Wait, don't you find that question a bit weird? You're the real Tingyun. Why compare yourself to an imposter?
Oh, Miss March, you might have the wrong idea.
Uh-huh.
As a merchant, staying well informed is crucial. It's only natural for me to stay updated on the events of the Luofu before I return. If I had rushed in and out back then, I wouldn't have been much help. Instead, I would have postponed the trip and sought assistance from allies, but...
We wouldn't have crossed paths.
Exactly. Based on your description, that Lord Ravager was indeed cunning. Her demeanor mirrored mine so closely that it felt like she was living my life for a few days, rather than merely disguising herself. I regret missing out on your Xianzhou journey. But everything that unfolded afterward, aside from the scheming, played out exactly as if I'd been there. Fantilia had stolen a piece of my life, and a Foxian always gets even.
Oh.
I will not be taken advantage of. I must take something back from her as well.
Oh.
But after thinking it over, the only thing that could be considered equal value is the
come
bond
on.
I have with all of you. That thought has brought me great comfort. And now I know how to speak to you properly. We've never even met before, and here you are, offering your help.
Oh,
just
to
as
her.
before.
Oh.
I should have treated you with respect, but fear of Fantilia made me act like
But
somebody else.
she doesn't really fully remember everything.
And now
Or she doesn't
I will
remember.
reclaim everything I have lost. And it should begin with a proper acknowledgement. Dear benefactors, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to you.
Oh, I accidentally
Looks like
clicked
we're
that.
off to a good start.
I accidentally clicked
Moving
that.
forward, I'll definitely be trying more things like this from now on. And you, my dear
Okay, I clicked. I'm still a bit confused. A little bit.
benefactors will be my source of courage.
Miss Tingyun, that's way too over the top. Just don't make any risky decisions. It might overwhelm her.
The Tingyun we meet wasn't the real Tingyun all along. In 2.0, when we first met Tingyun, the assumption was that that was the real Tingyun. There was one point in the main mission where we had to fight Kafka the boss, and then Kafka escaped, right? And Marsh did mention earlier that around that time we could not meet up with Ting Yun at all. So it's assumed right now, or maybe it's correct, that Ventilia Ventilia started impersonating Ting Yun at that time and presenting herself as Ting. I think that was what Ting Yun was saying. Fugue was saying. Okay, she's still Ting Yun.
I just hope the Ting Yun in your memories won't be tainted by Fantilia anymore. All right, no more questions. I hope I didn't take up too much of your time.
So she's not going batshit crazy. You know when they were teasing Fugue, right? Like her ultimate and her skill and everything, she seemed so sassy. So I always assumed that she, like, when it came to her lore, that she would be batshit crazy at one point. We just met her a bit, then got killed by Fantilia. Yeah.
Welcome to the Dreamscape Sales Store.
We're looking for some dreams to give as gifts.
I don't
Something exotic and preferably
like exactly what
captivating?
Ting Yun experienced when Fantilia possessed her. I'm just gonna say possessed because that's technically what it is, but I think at that point when Fantilia first started to possess Ting Yun, I don't know what Ting Yun was experiencing, because it seems like she's not, or at least I think she's not aware of what Fantilia, and she only just figured out she died because Fantilia like destroyed her body and almost her soul.
Friendly reminder, being too picky won't help you find.
So yeah, we met the real Ting Yun for a bit, and then after that, she did get killed by Fantilia. After that.
That being said, there are always some lucky exceptions. The story unfolds in the Xianzhou Alliance, where a young swordmaster strives to become the...
Why does that sound oddly...
Since I'm returning to the Xianzhou, I think it's better to...
I love customers like you.
So easy to take, just don't pick anything weird.
Oh, speaking of dreamscapes, I have a gift for you, my benefactors. After troubling you all this time, I couldn't leave without properly expressing my thanks.
Wow.
Here are the dream bundles I prepared. Thank you for your business.
Can you look at it?
Well, it looks like everything's finally...
Can we look at it? Oh yeah, we can! Gifted by Ting Yun, which records your journey on the show. In this dream, real Ting Yun never missed out on you. Oh! Wait, did I get it wrong? Get it wrong? Oh, we can't watch it? The real Ting Yun never missed out on. Okay. So it's either we briefly met her or we never met her to begin with. Yeah. I think I mixed it up. Hold on. Currently here. Yeah, this lore is something else. I'm a bit confused. Let me do a quick Google. See what comes up. So, oh, there we are. Did we meet the real Ting Yun? Yes. Did we meet the real Ting Yun? Have we ever met the real Ting Yun? Evidence showed that we haven't met the real kind Ting Yun during the Trailblaze mission on Xianzhou. So no, we did not meet the real Ting Yun. She just emulated Ting Yun so well. Real Ting Yun was later found by Ranmei in the wreckage of a Whistling Flames ship. So that is where they found. So Ranmei found her. My Lorcha theory is out the window. Yeah. So there you go. That's our answer right now. Oh dear God. Okay. Let's move on to... Where is... Oh, we're up here now.
I can't believe it's time for Miss Ting-Yoon to leave. I'm not...
Himiko! Have you guys seen the
Yeah, we got delayed on the way.
what you
Mr.
call
Yang
this?
will explain in detail when he gets back.
Some people were guessing that Himiko has ties to Amphorius because her design is so similar to Aglia's, with all the gold and the white and the motif of her dress. So people were saying that Himiko might have ties to Amphorius. Ooh.
Madame Yukong?
I've imagined this moment many times. I was worried I might embarrass myself in front of you. I even rehearsed every word beforehand. But now it seems it was unnecessary. Ting-Yoon, I'm here to take you home.
Can finally go home.
Madame Yukong, I wasn't expecting it to be you.
Yeah.
I wanted to come because, after all, it's you who's coming home.
Yeah, me of all people.
Oh, come on.
Your body. It's going to be tough from now on, isn't it?
I've already escaped death once. What more could I ask for? Also, it's not all bad. I might even beat you at arm wrestling now.
You're still the same. Carefree as always. I have a lot I'd like to tell you, but I'll save it for the road. It's a long journey back to the... Even if we can't completely rid you of the pain, there must be ways to alleviate it on the Xianzhou.
I have no doubt. But since we're alone here, may I ask you one more thing? Do I really have to go back to the Luofu?
Why? You don't want to?
Despite Fantilia's ruthlessness, she spared me when I should have been eliminated. And why did Miss Ranmei, who has no ties to the Xianzhou, go out of her way to save me?
Yes, we want to know.
It seems as if I've become a pawn in someone else's game.
Oh no.
There are people within the Alliance who also believe that the suspect is now on the Yuchua.
If that's the case, it's all the more reason for me not to return to the Luofu and complicate things. I might as well take advantage of this situation.
Oh?
Take advantage of the situation?
Right now, the marks of ruin inside me maintain a delicate balance. Moreover, they were created by Fantilia herself. If possible, please inform the General and arrange for me to meet with the Marshal. Maybe this body of mine can help the Alliance get one step closer to the Xianzhou's enemies.
Oh?
When Ranmei visited the Luofu earlier, she mentioned what happened to you. This coincided with when the message sent by the Astral Express arrived. The Arbiter Generals concluded that Fantilia did not intend for you to survive. If utilized strategically, this could give the Alliance an element of surprise. If we follow this plan, we must keep your resurrection hidden. But before making any decisions, I want to know what you think. If you wish to go home, I'll support you, no matter what others may say.
Then I'm glad. I shall save you the trouble of hearing what those people may say.
The road ahead is perilous. If you decide to take it, I won't stop you. Maybe I'm being selfish, but I still want to know. Are you choosing this because it's what you really want?
I've come to see myself clearly in this dream journey. Perhaps it's what people call a blessing in disguise. There is someone who can attest to my true intentions. Please follow me. She should be around here somewhere.
Oh, are we meeting Black Swan? Are we meeting Black Swan?
Is that...
Whoa!
After a strange encounter, I was fragmented into multiple Tingyans.
This one didn't go back?
Each embodying a different aspect of my memories. And one of them hasn't returned to me. Because she ventured too far. Until now.
You mean her? What is she doing?
She's captivated by something that has deeply mesmerized me. As a fleeting emotion, she's no different from a newborn. Her boarding this ship was solely down to her inner impulse.
What happens now? Oh, what happens
Madame
now?
Yukong, do you remember? Perhaps that was just an ordinary flight for you, but for a certain child, that was her first experience with the sky.
Of course I remember. Back then, you were still young enough for me to carry.
Baby Tingyun!
You probably still can. Want to give it a try?
I'm afraid you'd be too heavy for me now.
Just kidding.
I remember you kept begging me to take you to the star skiff, and even dreamed of becoming a pilot. But once you were airborne, you were so nervous that you clung to others for dear life.
This flight was a turning point in my life. The boundless cosmos unfolded before me. I was completely mesmerized, not just by the view, but by a realization. In this world, there are paths beyond waiting for us to explore. Even though I lacked the talent to pilot the star skiff and wasn't much of a warrior, I still chose to travel around with the Merchant Guild. Even to this day, this thrill still courses through me.
That hasn't changed?
Never. Now I can embark once more on my journey as a traveler of no return, exploring the paths that lie
Is she coming on
beyond.
the actual...
Speaking of which, how are things with the Whistling Flames?
I've left Yan Ming in charge for now. He's reliable, but he can be a bit extreme, and might not always follow your principles as a traveling merchant.
My principles. Forsake what others fight for, and take what others abandon. That's the way to navigate the world and achieve my goals. I will continue to uphold my principles. But now I've also learned that while these merchant principles may apply to humans, they falter in the face of the gods.
But this shouldn't fall on your shoulders to begin with. You are simply an innocent survivor in this war.
Madame Yukong, you were once a survivor in the war too, weren't you? In a hazy dream, I vaguely remember someone telling me that the inescapable price of survival is often more adversity. Madame Yukong, the gods use humans as pawns in their cosmic game, sacrificing countless innocent souls. Have you ever thought about making them pay?
Oh!
Every moment of every day. But as inconsequential as we are, How can we escape the fate of being mere pawns? If I could choose, I would never want you to become a pawn. I just wish you could still be that carefree little fox. Not...
Don't be disheartened, Madame Yukong. Thanks to the favor of the Lord Ravager, I've become a player in this game.
Oh,
Remember, it's often the unassuming pawns, the lone traveler, or the worm that subdues the dragon, that leave even the best strategists helpless. So, now I'll become a cunning speck of dust, and make those masterminds behind the curtains sneeze a few times.
oh, so she does. Oh, so she does get a little bit just a little bit. Luck never seems to. Oh my gosh! Back to Sunday. At Dream, still saying goodbye to.
Is this place also affected by the Order?
No, I'm just here to bid farewell. I changed my mind along the way. This journey has too many variables, so it shouldn't matter if we add another.
Oh,
How did you know she would be here?
I didn't. I had a hunch and decided to try my luck. It seems I can be lucky sometimes.
It's not like you to leave things to luck.
I'm trying to change too.
I don't think you need a bystander in this scenario. Go on ahead.
You're not worried I'll take the opportunity to escape?
I believe you're the kind of person that has the ability and desire to use everything to your advantage. But that everything does not include Miss Robin.
Thank you.
Now then, Miss...
I'm not leaving.
Let him stay. I actually need 1 week to be there. She shouldn't be seen talking to a fugitive, no matter the circumstance.
You don't...
Both parties don't have to be aware that this is a farewell. I shouldn't put her at risk for my selfishness.
gosh.
As you...
Shall we go then?
Let's go. Our journey can't begin if I can't take this first step.
Oh my gosh. How old is...
I didn't expect to see you here, Miss Robin.
Oh, Robin doesn't have a voice lines.
My name is 1 week. I'm a member of the Nightingale family.
Oh, this is a very sad reunion. No.
You're too kind, Miss Robin. You must be very busy. What brings you here to Dream's Edge?
A break. I wanted to find a quiet X, ideally somewhere where I could see the. Before I knew it, I know the.
Well, perhaps the dreamscape is not so different from reality. When we look up into the night sky, the stars aren't really there. The glimmering lights we see are merely the images of stars from long ago.
That is scientific pertaining to light years.
So, have we ever truly seen a real sky full of stars?
Yeah, Robin's VA also got into the thing. I forgot there were so many VAs in like the current roster of characters appearing in this Trailblaze mission. A lot of them got into this. I would say it's not a strike against the game itself. It's from what I understand, the strike is because of the agreement and the contract with the recording company, the recording studio that each of the VAs are affiliated.
No, no. Today is
So
my
it's like,
rest day.
uh,
There's going to be a
Sunday's
show later,
VA
so I
is
came early to
affiliated
find a
with
good seat.
recording studio that agrees to the term that they will not use their VA recordings and activities to train AI and stuff like that, you know, because that's ultimately like what they're. So, what I remember, if you know Sayu, Alejandro Saab, he is the voice. He is a very prominent A under Hoyoverse. Like he works for, I think almost all, if not all, of Hoyo. Like HSR, he voices Jingen. Yes, Jingen. In Genshin, he voices a Sino, and in DZZ, he voiced another character. So I think there was a mention saying that the Hoyoverse is no longer working with recording studio that has been doing recordings for Genshin Impact and like other Hoyo. So it will be some time until those VA voice comes back. People who use the EM voice gonna be sad while doing it. Yeah, I totally forgot. Yesterday when I was yesterday I remember like, oh, I need to. I remember I was reminding myself, okay, I should use the Japanese voice pack, but then got to download it. So here we are. Like even in Genshin Impact, the latest Archon quest, Kinich and Kachina's voices weren't there. Um because of the strike. At one point, I think for the Kinich, I think it's only Kinich and Kachina. So it's like the final scene was so scuffed because Kinich played a big role in Kinich played a big role in the Archon. Had quite a bit of lines. So that was weird. And then Kachina also. That was very sad. And then after that, I changed it to Japanese. Then now HSR has this. So it might be for another maybe 1 or 2 versions before we get back all the VAs. But it depends on if the recording studio Hoyoverse is working with is going to sign the agreement that they will not use the VA's voices. Hopefully next year or first quarter next year we might see some.
It's somewhere farther away. They say it's a farewell performance. The kind that's better to listen to from afar than watch it performed live.
In that case, vision deck all panic. Distance makes that is pain.
Miss Robin, may I stay here with you to gaze at the stars before the show begins?
Of course, I should be asking. This is age of Dreamweavers are its true master. This is so pain. I'm sure in the future, once all the VAs are okay with working back on the game, they'll do the modifications to the main story. Sad.
Still, these stars are unfamiliar to me. I don't recognize any of them.
What makes you feel far away?
Perhaps it's both. The Stellaron disaster may not have had any real consequences, but many guests still chose to check out. Now the hotel feels quieter than before. It makes me wonder what Penacony's future will be like. I just hope it will not negatively affect you, Miss Robin.
You're kind. I'll be fine. Disaster was unexpected. Because of it, I was able to witness many paths out many. My only real regret is that I left something.
Did the person you wanted to say them to leave?
Yes, he left in such a hurry that I didn't even get a chance. Oh no.
Sometimes, what's in your heart doesn't need to be dressed up in words. Maybe he already knows what you wanted to say.
I think we should put in some effort. I want to encourage.
If you don't mind me asking, who is it that you wish to encourage?
It's someone experienced fate, about to embark on a.
There are many such people on Penacony.
Oh man, he's trying to
Failure
he's
like
trying
the
to
setting
juke
sun
her
to a
out of
dream
it.
chaser.
Oh no.
I believe they all have the willpower to start anew. Especially after receiving a smile from you, Miss.
But he's different, stronger than most ordinary. But because of it, people have this. They think that when he falls, he will stand back up faster than.
Are you saying that's not true?
It's not, because before he stands up again, hesitate and agonize for ages. That is the right course of action. Oh no, Sunday!
Failure may be a good thing for someone like that. Being able to reflect on one's actions is a valuable quality to have.
Maybe right. We'll hope that he'll never change.
Why is that?
Because I have faith in the person I remember. May have taken the wrong approach to fail, but I don't think he had the wrong. Once stood together at the same starting line. Now it is. I believe he'll find the right path, even if he has to do it. Don't have to soar into the. Oh no! Because I will know unite one day up in. Oh gosh. Oh, this means a lot to someone.
I hope so.
Can I ask if Jigsaw here I'd like to. If I have a Dreamweaver's help, maybe I'll be able to.
A dream jigsaw. I see. I'll do my best.
Just think of it as us taking a walk together. Oh no, more emotional
I'm
damage.
still inexperienced, so let's just hope we get lucky.
One puzzle just.
It seems we've been blessed with good fortune today.
A scroll. Your sky be forever.
Another Dreamweaver probably left this behind. It's a habit for this profession. They hope to use these blessings as a foundation for the dreamscape.
One. I'm glad we don't have to walk all over the map for
The
it.
second jigsaw piece. Is this a pair of wings or a decoration made of feathers?
Maybe it's somewhere in between. Pair of broken.
We should keep looking.
Oh, dang. Let's use this. Just as before, a note is carefully next to the puzzle like some got here. A stage before the lustrum. One more thing. Staying fit is important. What are all these notes? Okay. Oh no! No! Oh! Oh, the story. Oh, the story of the bird. Story of the bird. Story of. You guys remember, like, the story of the bird was that, the siblings found a bird, and like, Robin's idea after that was to the bird and then let it go and let it fly free, yeah, like normal. But then Sunday's experience was more on the negative side, which was how he ended up being part of the order. This was a defining moment for both siblings.
done. Have a look.
So when the broken sky, the direction. Oh?
Soon, I shall travel to those unfamiliar stars, none of which I recognize.
Oh, what an art piece!
But as long as you continue to gaze upon them from here, then those unfamiliar stars will one day be the place of our reunion.
Oh, now, both of them now have closure. No! That's so sad! Who couldn't bear to say goodbye in the end? Baby, I'm strong. Yo, of course we cannot trick her! Of course we cannot trick her. Try to relax on your long journey. Brother. Oh.
That didn't seem like a perfect goodbye.
It's enough. I only meant to stay quietly by her side for a bit.
Well, I'm choking up.
But why did you do those unnecessary things?
What things?
Those 2 notes. If someone finds them, they can be used as evidence against her.
Huh. So you can do whatever you want as many times as you want, but I can't. I don't want to live with regret for the rest of my life either.
Live with regret.
We're almost done saying our goodbyes, right?
Yes. We only have one last stop. But before we leave, I have a question I'd like to ask you, Mr. Yang.
Oh, okay.
I'm curious. Why did you become a nameless?
Why the sudden interest?
I always had a feeling that you would never give up on someone who needed help. After spending time with you, I'm even more convinced of this assessment. At this very moment, there are countless worlds above the skies still waiting for the arrival of the Astral Express. Yet you and your companions have chosen to stay here. All for an old friend you never knew, and a notorious fugitive. To Trailblaze means to forge ahead. Yet, you stop and spend precious time on people just passing by. All the while you believe this is the natural course of action?
That's not what I think at all. Besides, the watchmaker also made a similar choice.
And because of that, he bid farewell to the Express and never walked among the stars again in his lifetime.
Not all journeys lead to the stars. Even if we leave the Express, some trailblazing paths will still continue. You can think of it this way. The title of Nameless doesn't belong to any one person. Each individual will have their own view of what it means to walk this path and will always try their best, no matter the situation. The goal of my trailblazing is not the unknown world, but every living being who exists under the stars. In my homeland, the name Welt means world. It suggests that each person is a world unto themselves, and that we harbor as many possibilities as the distant stars. The connections I gain on my journey are what is most precious to me. This is my way of the Trailblaze and the reason why I decided to stay here.
Why me?
Like I said before, I left my home in a hurry too. I know how you feel right now. I also know that a person will only be able to truly face themselves once they've decided to say goodbye to their past. The same way you're doing right here, right now. There was never a third person with us, was there?
I told you he'd find out.
I should have known nothing could escape your keen eyes. Since you
There's
already
no
know
third
one weak
person?
secret, there's no need for me to build up suspense. Let's go. We'll head straight for the finale and
Wait,
take
1
our
week
final
is not
bow
a
in this
person?
farewell performance.
Wait. No, explain. Explain. Then who is 1 week? What? God dang. Why? Yes, please. And then we'll bring you and you. Then Aventurine? I don't know. Oh. Oh. I don't know. I don't know. Don't know. Speed. I doubt. I doubt him. I feel like I need. Okay. Whatever this thing is.
I know you can hide your appearance, but trespassing on restricted family grounds is still a bold.
Ah, shit.
Don't worry.
Are we gonna
I won't take
fight
too much time.
the Sunday boss? We're gonna fight
I was
this
a child when I first visited the Grand Theater. I remember seeing the light behind
Aventurine
the
much
curtains from here,
better. We'll
and
see.
believing
If
it
we
to be the
die,
morning
I'll put in
star guiding
Aventurine.
me toward the land of the dreams. When I returned here many years later as the head of the Oak family, I finally learned that the light was actually a Stellaron.
Now that you've returned to the stage, what are you planning to do?
Prepare for my departure. I've always believed that a person's starting point should also be his last stop.
Okay, who is 1 week?
Have you ever seen the elderly at the end of their lives? As they welcome their final moments, they invariably raise their hands. Humanity flaps their wings twice as they complete their journey. Once when they are born, and once when they die. I will say goodbye, here, to the me of yesterday.
Oh!
I really hate this face. My expressions feel so dull and lifeless.
I just realized their fit is different.
I see. That explains why something always felt off about your appearance. The halo above your head that symbolizes the harmony, it's been missing since the moment we reunited.
I noticed the halo
It's true
missing.
that this ring was bestowed upon our people by the heavens. But that doesn't mean it can't be thrown away. While I was in the gallery of thoughts, at the entrance of the dream, I chose to completely sever the halo from myself.
Why?
I am a fugitive, after all. I must remove any chance of being detected by the family. Another reason is to feel pain. A pain like falling from the sky with broken wings that can keep me awake. This is how I can cast aside all the blessings of the harmony and the order and, for the first time in my life, enter the sweet dream as an ordinary person.
Is that also how Mr. 1 Week came into this world?
No. You wouldn't believe the real story even if he told you.
Oh,
He
Lord.
was born from an accident. One that you're actually quite familiar with. It was that try not to laugh challenge. Quite embarrassing, to be honest.
Oh!
I was roaming around as an ordinary person when I unfortunately fell into that Pepeshi's trap. The prank that fragmented Miss Ting-Yun also divided my fragile self into two.
Are you saying that he's a part of you? That's quite surprising given that you two look nothing alike.
You could say he's another possibility of me. I too was once a child, with aspirations buried deep within. Over time, those childhood voices grew increasingly faint. Maybe if I had made a small change in my childhood, I would have turned out to be exactly like him. What a pity.
Oh gosh.
Failing to become a better version of yourself.
Holy f-
So, My final farewell will be like that of Miss Tingyun. I will perform a tuning on myself and return to my complete form. And this also means that 1 week will vanish for good. That's why I said this was the last stop. Is there a possibility that you will be the one who disappears?
Oh gosh, how annoying.
No. This is a foregone conclusion. But who's to say there won't be any changes? Maybe deep down, I'm also anticipating this possibility.
Regardless of the outcome, you will have a witness. I'll be waiting for you in the audience.
Oh,
Much appreciated.
it's a good thing we have Welt, man. I feel like it's a good thing that Welt is
Now,
there.
Shall we begin? Anticipating this possibility. You've really changed. In the past, you wouldn't have tolerated any noise at all. I'm about to embark on an unknown journey, where it will be impossible to maintain my orderly life. I will have to navigate unexpected surprises, much like today. You're not
It's so
ready at all,
wild to
are
see
you?
Sundays with 2 different
I
outfits.
feel unsettled, maybe even scared. Ever since I left Penacony, I could no longer control everything. Don't flatter yourself. You can't control anything.
Oh, I hate him.
But isn't that how it is for most people? My fear of the unknown may be a weakness, but your presence has shown me that surprises aren't always bad. Meeting you has been a great help to me, and I'm glad to have discovered this side of myself. I also feel grateful for the opportunity to tell you this in person. I truly dislike you.
Oh, you echo my sentiment, Sunday. You echo my sentiment.
What? Are you sure you didn't mean the opposite? I must admit, many of your qualities strike a chord with me. There are times when I want to joke around, freely express my thoughts, or openly share my dislike of a person. Or my fondness. I want to tell her that I love all her songs. Then go for it, Sonny. You always talk about locking the bird in the cage, but you're the one who's trapped. Look at yourself. Besides discipline and hesitation, there's nothing else in your life. If you continue living like a slab of marble, you'll break into pieces when you fall. But I won't become like you. I simply can't. I dislike people who are frivolous. It makes me uncomfortable to even emulate them. If I fail, I will still uphold my principles, such as decorum and stateliness. As for the harmony, my stance remains the same. Whether it's you or the paths, if what I once doubted, or even opposed, becomes the force I must rely on in the future, then this time, my true heart will guide the tuning. I'll leave it to you. What is this? Leaving your fate entirely up to a coin flip? This isn't like you at all. Did you lose your mind after being run over by the Express? Or were you possessed by that IPC gambler? Failure is always the best teacher. To save more lives, you must first understand what they live for and what they die for. The best way to achieve this is through personal experience. You see? I'm already starting to make changes. Whether it's us merging or one of us disappearing, I'll leave the tuning to fate. And see if I can embrace all that I detest. Only then will I truly be able to walk among the living, in their world. But what if you can't do it? Well, that's out of my hands. It will just prove that I'm still the same person. The person who always disappoints his sister.
Oh no! Oh, that...
Falling is just another name for flying. That's why I rejoice at my broken wings. Step into the mortal world, to see how it truly is
Okay, since we have chance.
Lay out your plan.
Hello, pretty man.
And with my last breath, I'll join the weak in reaching my hands toward the planet of festivities. Whatever identities I once had, they no longer matter. It's not the gods who answer us, but ourselves from the future.
I changed to adventuring
don't
just
have
in time.
much to say, but as it's time to part ways, here's one last piece of advice. When telling jokes, be sincere. Don't sweat the details, and above all, don't explain them every time. Never mind. Maybe it's better for you not to joke at all. No objections from me. This is so annoying. How did I become so dull? Well, despite everything, try not to be too hard on yourself. There will always be people who are sad. Planet of festivities, land of the dreams. I say goodbye to my home. Should one desire to leave the stage for good, one must first step back onto the stage.
Holy moly. You're back here, people. You're back here.
As expected, the trickiest thing is tuning yourself. These dissonant sounds are much too harsh.
Destiny isn't ill fate is dead. I weep for the departed.
I should have brought the knife instead of Black Swan, but here we are.
Hedge your bets.
Okay, hold on. Let me just adjust volume slightly. Okay.
Echoes of the past need not fade away.
What this
To the stars.
summon? Okay, so not yet.
Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion.
I am waiting for Sunday's ult.
Ill tidings manifest.
Okay, we'll do that.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
Watch your head.
Oh lord. Oh lord.
In this mortals, watch over you and guide you on your path.
Sure, I'll play along. It's on me.
I'll overcome the thorns.
Can't bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head.
Okay, okay.
Noisy. Joy, eternal peace.
I weep for the departed.
Fine, it's fine. Oh, look at the damage. Oh, look at the damage.
Time has come. Let it be revealed. Is it inevitable for me?
You know, this is my first time playing without a healer, so yeah. Wait, enables one designated ally to end their summon to the action. Well, if the target has a summon, then the energy further. After using heal, recover one skill
Moment
point.
of divine insight arises from enduring
When
patience.
Sunday uses ability on the character following Path of Harmony, cannot trigger the immediate action effect. Okay, so we can still use it here.
Farewell.
Hedge your bets.
Watch your head.
Um,
Ill
Ah ha 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 ha.
This mortal will watch over you and guide you on your path.
There we are.
I weep for the departed.
Next one should be used like skill basic since the defense rate is 2 turns. Okay, noted.
The dice have been cast. Or maybe I'll take it all.
That.
Beneath the water lies an endless abyss.
Oh, adventure. Adventuring.
Sure, I'll play along. It's on me. I've heard the call.
Okay.
I weep for the departed.
Alright. Whew. Okay. So we don't. Oh, we do. Oh, we do. Do we?
On this 8th day, I grant myself departure.
Oh, okay. It's not as hard as the actual boss.
Well, how should I address you now? Mr. Sunday or Mr. One Week?
Whichever you prefer. He's probably mocking me from inside right now. Thank you for accompanying me through all this, Mr. Yang. This farewell journey has come to an end.
What are your plans after leaving Penacony?
At this point, there's no need to hide things from you. I believe there's more to the incident involving the Stellaron on Penacony.
Are
Yes,
you
that's what we all
suggesting
know.
The Dream Master wasn't the one controlling the Stellaron?
Don't worry. The Oak family was indeed behind seizing the Stellaron and resurrecting the fallen Eon during the Charmony Festival, and you've already defeated them. But Mr. Gopherwood once told me that all the Order's efforts were aimed at avoiding the same mistakes that the Harmony made. My guess is that the family from the Montour system must be involved.
Ooh, more conspiracy. Oh,
Too much time has passed to verify that. Penacony is just a small territory, and even the family heads with their authority cannot enter the sacred site of the Harmony and inquire about the true will of the Great One. In the worst-case scenario, if Sheepei turned a blind eye, how could the strong defending the weak hold up? Mr. Yang, I just want to tell you this. The Harmony has more than one side. They can be the most steadfast ally of the Astral Express, or the most fearsome enemy.
okay. So we are playing with more politics here. Oh gosh.
Thank you for being honest with me. The efforts of the crew on Penacony were driven by the same concern. After all this, the Harmony and the Preservation will keep the situation on the planet of festivities in balance. With the momentum from the Trailblaze,
Preservation.
more forces will arrive and Penacony will become a public space in the cosmos.
If I remember correctly, it's the IPC. The IPC follows the preservation. Okay? If I remember correctly, like Topaz and like the rest of the 12 gem unit people, they follow the path of preservation, do they?
Freedom is the only answer the Nameless can offer.
Yes.
I'm
Okay.
glad that Penacony
Yes.
needs it.
Right now, Penacony
You
is
and I both
occupied
strive for a
by
peaceful society, even if our reasons are
the
different. And you've
the
gone even
existing
further than I have.
families and the IPC.
If not for our paths,
Yes.
perhaps you and I wouldn't be in opposition.
Oh, right, nihility and
Don't sell
harmony.
yourself short. We're not fundamentally opposed. Otherwise, you wouldn't have shown me mercy in front of the Dream Master. This shared journey is my way of repaying you. After all, you are one of my trailblazing goals.
About that, you've given me many insights as well. Humans are the measure of everything, and no one is the sole savior. Creating a paradise remains one of my lifelong ambitions. As I move forward, I realize I must build it brick by brick. Therefore, I have a request that I hope you'll consider. While I lack the will to trailblaze, nor can I become a true nameless, I admire your convictions. Perhaps what I need more than asceticism is knowledge. Therefore, after leaving Penacony, would you consider letting me come aboard the Astral Express and travel with you for now?
I saw a spoiler of that, and I was wondering if that was true. Oh!
So this is why I brought him here. Mr. Sunday
Back
wants
here.
to join us on the Express.
Yeah, Sunday joining. I don't know how involved he would be, but yeah, I saw a spoiler of this and I couldn't. I'm doing DU so Virtual Universe, so yeah. But this time, before we can do Mashi, I want to. I don't have anything to say. Like, come aboard, man. Please tell me otherwise. Come on, spill it. Your opinions must hold.
I've learned the most valuable lessons from my past opponents. Please.
I have
say whatever's on your
all
mind.
of the blessings in one path. Oh, that is a feat and a half, Junwei. Always want to be. That is true. You're a perfectionist, always trying to control everything, even when it's self. That is true. Although we are going to be traveling further into the unknown once we leave, yes, a change of pace could everyone some good. Have some hope in humanity. Maybe you're too pessimistic about humanity, but the Trailblaze isn't like that. We have to learn to have faith before embarking on this path. You must do the same. You're a worthy adversary, true. Anyhow, you've been an unforgettable adversary to me, even though I haven't been. Maybe we should hear everyone's because finally I'm no longer the newbie. That's true. He can join the Express. Danhan second that.
You did get nerfed after turning into a good guy. So I guess I'm okay too.
Thank you all for your. Perhaps I'll find the answer I'm looking for on this journey. And when that day comes, it'll be farewell. Until then, rest assured that I will do my best to fulfill my duty as your companion.
Okay. Come to a decision. Keep the conductor in. Okay,
Now that
Pom
our
Pom.
business on Penacony is settled, it's about time we get back on track and prepare for our next warp jump.
Are we gonna warp? Please tell me we warp. Can we warp in this in this patch, please? I'm a little bit tired of sitting around panic. And try space station several times, but I never got any response. Or maybe that's why we meet up with the real Herta in the next patch. Is cannot contact Herta. Okay. Indeed made a move.
No, we're still not quite there.
It's time to leave. Nani?
Indeed, this is only a minor ripple that no one will ever notice. So, you must also understand, for a genius, the importance of asking questions outweighs the importance of the answers themselves.
Here it
So-called
comes!
magic has its own set of principles. There are no mysteries in this universe that cannot be solved. So, all-seeing presence. I ask you this.
That's the erudition!
What is divinity?
Yo! Yo! Hello, hello! Thank you for the raid! Hello, Amashita. Thank you for raiding. You literally came at the final moment when I'm playing. Oh, yes, we get to see Herta in her full form. I have so many questions. I have so many feelings right now, and Robin is on the actual express. We have few. Did you guys have fun, Raiders? Amashita, what were you playing or streaming earlier? I am here. I just finished the Trailblaze mission, so now I can access Trailblaze's room now, I think. Was also doing HSR. I think this whole week a lot of people are streaming HSR because of the new Trailblaze mission. I wish there was more for this version. But yeah.
Oh, welcome to the party car.
Oh
Nameless.
gosh.
Would you like to have a drink? A snack?
I'm gonna skip that because he looks terrifying. I'll have a drink, even though I don't want to.
Here's a rustic infusion for you.
Oh lord.
The fragrant aroma of rice, the refreshing taste of sea salt, and a rich consistency matching that of oil.
Oil?
This has been a classic drink on board the Express.
Why?
I particularly like the
I was playing catch up, so I had a lot of content. Oh, from which part were you catching up from, actually, Amashita? Because I play religiously, so I was just doing the Trailblaze mission. But yeah, the last few versions had quite a lot of events.
Until my previous master came along, thinking they wouldn't need an entire car for meetings among just a handful of nameless.
Okay. Were you here all along?
As a robot drinksmith, my design ensures I remain appropriately inconspicuous. The fact that you don't remember me is
I think 2.3 onwards. I didn't touch story much. Oh, you had a lot to catch up then. So it's like Fei Xiao's story, the one before Fei Xiao's story. I can't. My memory is not that great. But yeah, okay. That's quite a lot of content then. Did you manage to finish the current Trailblaze mission then? Should I introduce my... Maybe later.
Of course. As you wish. I should mention that the conductor and Miss March 7th went up to your room looking for you a short while ago.
Ooh.
Perhaps you should go and see them, to save them the hassle of looking all over the place for you.
He's the kind that states the obvious. Yeah, Cosmic Home Decor Guide.
Every time we meet, your memories get richer.
Yeah, finally access up here. Yeah. It's so empty. Oh my gosh. This is such a big room.
Are you daydreaming? This is your room, silly. Where else would we go to look for you?
Are they gonna pretend that I have my own room now?
Of course you have one. You're part of the crew. Aww, looking at this mess reminds Pom Pom of the time when they first joined the Nameless.
The utterly cluttered storage room brings your thoughts back to the past. Back then, you've just arrived. You had just survived a perilous adventure on space station, then you boarded Astral Express and began your own space comedy. I don't remember no space comedy. Or maybe, but when I first boarded the express.
I'd heard noises coming from the ventilation ducts, which made
What is
me wonder
this?
if something was hiding in there.
Find anything out of the ordinary.
I found somebody else stuck in the ducts. Her.
What is this? Just want to explore the place? What is this? Why we found ourselves a naturalist.
Don't go encourage. All right, all right. It was terribly remiss of the conductor to have left her with.
She seems pretty.
Go on, Himiko. Ask the golden question.
Happening.
Then here goes.
Oh, this
Join the Astral Express crew as a nameless.
this is like very, very first. I'd love to. Let's get this quick. How did we?
You answered in a. Exploring the.
I'm gonna skip a part
You'll step out of your comfort
of
zone
the.
to set forth on adventure.
Above all else, becoming a nameless means the responsibilities. Now that you know all of this, do you still wish to become a nameless?
No point asking me. I'm already a nameless.
Yay!
What's with this backstory?
Trailblazing buddies.
Shenanigan.
Since she has made her decision, let's gather round and formally welcome the Astral Express crew's newest.
Ooh, what? 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 Take an oath?
Are you ready for your initiation into the nameless?
Was this something that we did in the first patch? Because why are they backtracking this?
You youngsters are so full of energy.
Let's recite the Trailblazer Creed.
Oh no, please no.
Repeat after Pom Pom.
Oh no. Recite Creed.
1. No matter the ebb and flow of fate, stop staying within the lines. 3.
What?
Even if we don't gain the upper hand, we'll fight for right. 4. Even if forgotten by the world, never care a rap for hindsight. 5. No matter how bleak the cosmos may get, let us light the night. 6. Even when there are wheels within wheels, go ahead.
What does that even mean?
May this journey
Lead us starward.
This is kinda cringy. You think we can drop this part of the initiation next?
Hey, March 7th, don't ruin the moment. Ahem. You are now officially a nameless. Welcome to the crew.
All right, let's get back on track. Now that you're a nameless on the Astral Express, it's only right that you have a room of your own.
Now tomorrow is Sunday. Is it already Sunday for you, Junwei?
It's just that the current express.
For me,
has
it's
far
still
fewer
Saturday
cars than
evening.
the past, but the
Oh my
passenger
god, I've been streaming for longer than I thought.
Well, 3 technically, since Don Hung has been sleeping in the archives.
Bother him. Yeah, he's. I can just room with one of you. No, I want my own room. Oh, so they decided for now she doesn't have a room, but she will have one even.
Don't even think about it. The parlor car is for
For rabbit only 4 rooms. Ah. I forgot what for Amashita? Hold on, I can't see. What is that? ISO? Exclamation mark SO? I don't know. I don't know what's that. I'm so sorry. Okay.
Her room doesn't have to be in the passenger cabin.
He's right. There's an unused room on the second level of the party car that you can move into.
So she knows she had a room. Oh, shout out. Oh, okay. I did welcome the raiders though, but yeah. Amashita, hopefully you had a great stream. Thank you for raiding as well. if you so inclined to watch me stream for the next hour or so, then please stay. But otherwise, hopefully you had a good day today, and thank you for all the other viewers who are thank you for to the other viewers who are staying and watching my stream.
Is it finally party time? How about a joke to kick off the party? I have just the one for you.
And also, like, forgive me if like there's certain functions and stuff like that as a streamer that I can do for like raiders or anyone else, because I need to still learn. I need to still learn like all the functions that I can do, functions that I can set up and stuff like that. It's hard to find time to do that. So I am doing as and when I actually have time. Oh my gosh. I do not want to hear this robot talk. Here we go again. Select reformat.
Thank you for all the time we've spent together. May your journey hereafter be a
Why is he crying?
You may now resume reformatting.
Why is he crying? We can abort. We're not okay.
Thank you for canceling the reformat operation. Rest assured, I shall continue to serve the crew diligently.
Why is there only one option?
Yeah.
All this excitement really takes Pom Pom back to the old days.
There's a large storm that's not in use in the upper level. It will make a fitting. What about the junk in there? Yeah. Conductor has amassed a mountain of knickknacks over the years, thinking that they'll eventually be useful. We're overdue for decluttering. So they decluttered for 2 versions. Like from 1.0 till now. And for some reason, we couldn't access the room.
Okay, it's this way.
Come on, let me go up.
Ta-da! We're here. See? I wasn't kidding when...
It's a big room, but it's still a storeroom. That is true.
This way. The more space there is, the more room you'll have to express your creativity. The room is... my room may look pretty fancy now. May I remind
Just
you, carpet?
skip all these lines.
Do you really need a
It's not pertinent to us getting the room.
Secondly, since you're now officially a member of the Astral Express... Unless you... wait... This is called...
Now they're a member of the Astral Express. I even have my room to boot. Just make do for today. Tomorrow I'll clean up and build a nice cozy. Soon or much later. Okay, so she knew she had the room, but we never went and cleaned it up.
Jeez. You love to procrastinate.
I forgot that I had my room. I just wanted to avoid.
Pom Pom knew it. But Pom Pom also knows that the first step is always the hard. That is why we're here to. Pom Pom has prepared a starter fund to help you kickstart the renovation.
Oh. Thank you, conductor.
Appreciate.
Let's get to it.
Yay! Let's do.
Let's see. Oh, it's an actual thing. Oh, okay. Oh, and they have this thing also. Alright, this makes investing in the room. Cardboard boxes. Express fund. How do we get the funds though? Basic furniture.
We're finally done. She has finally taken her first step toward completing the renovation of her bedroom. Pom Pom is so glad. I was worried I might never see this room get completed. One small step for her.
Okay.
Giant leap toward humankind.
I'm gonna let this play for a bit. I got migraine all of a sudden. Gonna go rest now. Okay, take care of yourself, Anna. Go take care of yourself. And see you in any future. Yeah? Go take care of yourself.
Doesn't need one. Let's just leave it for now and get one tomorrow. No can do. If we
Okay, I am going off for a little bit. I need to go to the restroom. I'm gonna let this play and then I'll be back soon, yeah?
Here, use this pillow for now. It's a good thing there's no shortage of pillows in my room. I told you pillows were essentials. Oh, not bad! Hurry and place the pillow on your bed.
Okay, I'm back from the washroom. Pillow down? What happened now?
For me to see if this pillow matches your bedroom.
Why is pillow? What? That's very specific function. Just placing one pillow and I feel like head to the decor customization. Oh.
You've done well today. There's a ton of duties to do tomorrow. You won't slip away this time. It's getting late, so we'll see you later. Sweet dreams.
Sleepy time? Drowsiness. Encroaching. Oh my god, I can't read. No dreams tonight. Day 2. Why day 2? Is this now just room decorating arc right now? What's on the Oh, I mean the rest of the place is still cardboard though. Check the duty schedule. Skip through all these. Pom-Pom will hand out express funds based on the duty performance and you can use it for the room construction. Okay. I love doing shifts. Let's get to a point where we can get out of this. Okay. Here to obtain funds. Commence duty. What is this? Select an action card to progress your duty schedule, raise the corresponding corresponding member's duty level, and obtain express funds. Different action cards entail varying workload. Is this a card game? Schedule will advance by number of steps. An effect will be triggered based on the tile you stop on. Dinner meetings will help periodically in the schedule. You can gain a large amount of express funds based on the report result. That's the main goal. Oh. Scheduling actions with levels of workload will advance a corresponding amount of schedule tiles. This is a whole ass system. Okay, wait. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. So you can choose which Trailblazer to progress through the activity. We've completed one action. The team obtained duty experience also raises the duty level. Every action will grant express funds. Getting used to things pretty. Continue scheduling. Okay. So hey. Lucky event occurred. Make coffee and duty level has increased by 5. Oh lord. Why is it ominous? By 1, press funds. Ominous event occurred. What, did I fall down the stairs? Immediately fell sick all over. Action. Experience accumulated by the next action by 50%. Oh, wow. Look at that. Hey. Whoa! Okay. Danheng. No special effects. No special effects. Oh, okay. The numbers correspond to the number of tiles they. So if I use Himiko, you'll land on the question mark. Okay. I want to level up the others. I'll use Danheng. Akita. I'll use the Trailblazer for lucky. Lucky event. What did Danheng do? Eradicate the myriad eye termites. Oh. Oh. 3 level increased by 5. Nice. Why is this all a Himiko? 1, 2, 3. Ooh. This is like a board game. Oh lord. Okay, so we move to the dinner meeting. During dinner meeting, you can select and submit duty reports to obtain express funds. So the higher the better. Yeah, higher the base score, the better. You can create a report bundle and increase score efficiency when you submit similar reports, like we have with Himiko. Using mental reset, you can discard a selected report and draw the same number of new ones. Okay. Get as high of a score as you can within the limited number of mental reset and submit report attempts. Do your best. Okay. So submit report. Here's a reporting tip for you. Submitting multiple reports from the same squad member will create a report bundle. Uh-huh. Himiko report time plus 400%. Oh, okay, so that's how it works. Ah. So it really is only for like the same characters, but you don't have to make it like a full house. You have to just, at least you have like a multiple. Then that's okay. Cool. Try combining. For submitting, try to reorganize your thoughts. Seek or efficient. How do we? Ooh, lucky. That's good enough. Mention there's a limit of number of times you can provide root. Okay, so good. Um, 5, 5. Okay. At least we get 2 copies. That should be okay. Okay. Decoration. A street food burger from. This is cute, and we have 1 bedside cabinet. I'm glad it's just a room that we're decorating, not like Genshin, a whole ass world. Because I didn't touch the teapot in Genshin for. Hey. Recipe? It's okay to receive. Where are we going with this? Deep fried water bat with giant maw calyx. Today's main dish. King? Continue with deep. Oh. Oh wow. This three. Inspiration event. What is this? Rummage through the trash can. Particular note seems to have gained an epiphany and look. Meeting ability. When you submit a report in the meeting, you gain scoring efficiency plus 400. Ooh. Items. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. What will March give us? Flip through the photo album. Scenes of the past emerge in the mind as March 7th seem to have gained epiphany offensive. A mental reset can be used an additional time. Okay, that's a good card to have. 2. Noise. I wanted that. Times 2. Ooh. Lucky event. Oh, this is something that you can speed run. Okay. Eating again. Well, since ah. Submit a report in. Is this automatically being used right now? Submit that. Also, it is. Okay. Out the oh gosh. Oh well. Yeah, all out of reset. I'm just taking like the highest count and go. Nice. Additional 900. Oh. Chips. Thing about the pot. You have the right to remain silent, but everything is to be used. Exactly. It's just. Oh. Sometimes when I finish brewing coffee, I will pour the coffee grounds into the plants. I mean, it makes the soil acidic, but I think it should be okay other than that. One of the plants are growing more verdantly these days. Must be because of its fertilizer. Yeah, okay. Not wasting any discarded coffee grounds. This is worth commending. Oh. There's such a report before? round of duties are done. Duties complete. Head to renovation. Oh, it's not. It's never ending. Decorate stuff now. What is this? This is a wall decor. Oh, cool! Like cabinet, writing desk. I would personally want a larger writing desk. Side stool with a giant plushie. Leather sofa. Oh wow, this place is really taking shape. There's other places. The bathroom. Don't know what's that. E-room? A gaming room. Workroom? What is all this? Oh my gosh. I'm not in the mood for bedtime story. I am skipping all of this. Because this robot is very frightening. And its name's Shush. I'm finished, no more sleeping in a cardboard box. Oh my. I kind of miss a few sleeping. No, don't sleep in cardboard boxes. Unless you're a cat. Keep the ball rolling and finish building the other area. Okay. I think I will stop here for streaming. Because it's pretty late already. Let me just... Oh my god. Still rich by the minute amount of jade I just took. Okay. I'm gonna complete like my dailies, do a few other things in this game, and then I'll call it itself. I will also have to see, like, now the like the audio is not audio. Like, I have to raise it very, very high, like on my gains. And where previously the game audio and like the audio in my headphones are like separate, in this case it's like together. So like I can't lower the volume independently from myself and have another appropriate volume setting. So that's something I'm gonna mess with a little bit after this. But other than that, thank you guys for coming. Thank you raiders as well for joining and for staying in my stream. That's it for me this week. I will post my new schedule on Twitch, YouTube, and redeemed face review. Why redeemed face review? So yeah, I'll post the schedule on YouTube, on Twitch. Speaking of, I didn't even check. Then that's fine. But yeah, new schedule soon tomorrow. On Discord, Twitch, and YouTube. I just keep on repeating myself. I'm not sure what to play next week. if it's HSR, whatchamacallit? Is this the Divergent Universe? We can play more. The Simulated Universe also, I don't have all the multi-dimension. So I have no clue what this means. I have all these that I could possibly do on HSR. And then there's also Genshin, if people want to see that. Then there's also Wuthering Waves, if people want to see that. So yeah, that'll be all next week. And I'll announce the schedule on my Discord, which you, for new viewers, if you want to join my Discord for further news or to just see what I'm up to, like building my monitor. Okay, I didn't build my monitor on Discord, but I did say that I was gonna get a new monitor, and I did post a picture of the ginormous monitor on my Discord. So you can see that. Yeah. So thank you everyone for sticking by me this stream, and I will see you next week. Bye bye. Have a